Welcome to the Coliseum. You're joined with myself, Harrison Dunlop, and Jacob Pengeli Pengers. How are you doing this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game. The boys are about to get underway. Hopefully Loughborough get another 3 points under their belt, and let's hope for a really good game. Yeah,
absolutely. It's already been an amazing afternoon of hockey down here. The men's twos coming to a very close end at 5-all, and the women's twos again just getting pipped to the post 4-3. But yeah, just about to get underway here, and Can they hear us? Can they hear us? I'm just going to keep talking. The game's got underway here. Birmingham working up to the Loughborough 25 on the right-hand side. Ellis Robson now. Jacob, do you have any key thoughts about him playing in that key central midfield position?
Well, he's going to be a key aspect of today. As soon as he gets on the ball like he has now, he can use his hips like Shakira. Around one, around the second there, attacks through, and Loughborough on the counter-attack.
And we have Josh Greeny going forward now down the middle of the pitch. Picked up in the D. Oh, and it's off the right-hand post by Felix Tully. A great attempt at goal. Absolutely brilliant from Ella Robson, taking that on the right-hand side line and playing that through the middle. Brilliant. Really good from Loughborough.
What a start for Loughborough. On the front foot already. Birmingham thinking, what has happened here in the Coliseum already? Now they move the ball to right half. Ben Wall puts it into middle and back out again.
Yep, Birmingham starting to build up here now on the left-hand side, moving it back into their full back. They're playing three at the back here, and the ball's down the middle. And it is taken by Tom Murhouse, making a brilliant tackle there. Looking to get his eyes up now down the left-hand side.
No options going forward, has to come back. Back we go to Rory Penrose, who will transfer around to Tom Finnegan. No options on again, back to Roz. Roz takes his time here, assessing his options.
Building the possession nicely, building the possession very nicely. And that's a lovely aerial from Tom Finnegan over, and that's just run off the pitch past Barney Bithell, but lovely attempt to get into some space there.
Loughborough really exposing the aerial threat there. Looking to go through, over and around. Now with the ball at right half. Back to Ben Wall in the middle.
And Ben Wall's one of their key players today, wouldn't you say, Jacob?
Yeah, he's going to control the defence there. Just showing his skill level. Good aerial. Birmingham now advancing forwards.
Down on the left-hand side of the D. Jake Robin, great tackle. Great tackle from Rob. It's going to be a long corner for Birmingham on the left-hand side here. Umpire today not so keen, making sure that the ball is taken from the right place.
Now to the main man, Ben Wall. Transfers to the right half.
And a lot of Birmingham players in the circle at back post. Being marked up very tightly. It's going to be hard to get the ball in here.
They try to go
ball
around
on the right-hand side baseline. A great tackle.
Warrior Penrose losing out quickly there, but now Barney Bithell's on the ball. Counter-attack. Goes around one.
Beats a man twice.
Still retains the ball. Stick tackle from Birmingham.
And that's a brilliant passage of play there from Barney. Just showing his ability with his hands. Got on the score sheet for the first time this season on Saturday in the league. Hoping to get a couple more then potentially today, get off the mark.
Birmingham pressing really high here.
And that's Alexander Chehota winning a foot there. And that's a great aerial over. James Clifton takes it in the D, and it just runs off. How do you think, how important is James Clifton in the game today? He's very good at getting forward, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got one of the biggest engines on the team. His ability to go up and down the pitch continuously throughout the game. He's got real good pace as well, great hands. He's going to be a real key part today. But here now goes through Ben Wall. Loses out to Josh Greeny. Alex Chater on the ball, driving hard.
Felix Tully in a dangerous position.
Maybe held on to it a bit too long, but Loughborough still have the ball. Tom Morehouse now has it. Sideline ball to Loughborough.
UV Bowie providing great comms at the back there as well, making sure he's got his men organised and set up properly. Lovely to see, great proactive goalkeeping there. Moving the ball now, Thomas Finnegan. Back to Rory Penrose, left centre back.
Luff just
down the
building
left hand
phases
side.
of play, yeah. Free hit outside the circle. Ooh,
And you've got to
punch.
question whether that was deliberate to kick the ball away from there from Birmingham. You've got to question that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now building the phases again. Tom Finnegan on the ball. Advances forward. Tom House for the first time. And unfortunately no one now on the baseline to receive it. 16 to Birmingham.
Great circle entry there, just not got the man there in the right position to get strong on the ball and get a solid chance away.
Absolutely, yeah.
Something that Loughborough will be looking to do better throughout the game, looking to execute a wee bit better.
Ben Wall with the slider pass, intercepted by Rory Penrose. And now Jimmy Clifton retains possession to Rods. Back to Jimmy.
Got something in my throat. And Rods has the ball. Oh, and he's given it away there, but he's got lucky there. It's hit a foot.
Very lucky there.
Josh Greeny looking for the ball in lots of space, and he gets it. Rory throwing a great aerial and taking down lovely.
Great 3D skills by Josh Greeny, but unfortunately losing out to Birmingham. Birmingham now attack the left-hand side. All questionable challenge from Tom Morehouse, starting to stick in. And the umpires called it, blown it up. Free hit to Birmingham. Great intensity to this game already from both Loughborough and Birmingham.
And from the umpires as well, because I must say, the near side umpire here was umpiring for our men's twos game as well, so he's doubled up today. So great to see the umpires working hard as well as the players.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Ben Wall now on the ball. Pass to their skipper. To right half. Looking to deliver now.
And that's up into the body, and that's a free out to Loughborough. Oh, it's been given the other way.
Yeah, questionable decision there. Hit Alex Chater in the thigh, above the knee. Should be Loughborough's ball.
Greeny getting some great pressure on. And great communication there to share the spare man.
Jake Owen steps. Good pick from Birmingham. Umpires having a little word with both teams about physicality. This game's going to be full of it today. I think umpires are going to do really well to try and tame that.
Yeah, in our game earlier with the twos, it was definitely very physical at times. Umpires did very well, maintain control, but let the play as well. So worked very well in the game earlier. Hopefully we can see more of the same free-flowing hockey this afternoon as well. 7 minutes into the first quarter. Any thoughts?
Well, Loughborough started really well. We've found that hitting the work right at the start within the first minute. But I think Birmingham have called it back. They've got a few circle entries, but I still think Loughborough have had a lot of possession of the ball and just gaining more control of the game as the game goes on. Yeah. Common example there. Loughborough win a free hit. Finnegan to Rubb. To Cole.
Cole turning back to Rubb.
Just building the phases of play now.
The coach is looking for more tempo from Loughborough here to get around the zone, which has just happened. Tom Finnegan breaking through. Barney Bithell now on the ball, attacking the circle on the baseline on the left-hand side. Ball feeds out into the 25.
Very scrappy in there.
Very scrappy indeed. And Loughborough have just lost the ball. Thought they were going to maintain possession there, and they've just won it back.
Now this is a great opportunity to just gain control of the game, take their time here, transfer the ball around a bit, make sure that they keep possession of the ball.
Great A to C pass from Rory Penrose to Cole there. Cole doing really well to get ahead, changing the shape at the back, making it very difficult for Birmingham, having to be very aware in their press of what's happening.
Great ball from Finnegan to Turbo. Here goes Barney Biffle, attacking right foot.
And the ball's just found the foot of Cole Pigcott there, who was in a great position on the D, on the shoulder of the D, very nearly getting the ball and having a very dangerous opportunity for Loughborough there. Loughborough have been creating a lot of chances. We'll be looking to execute more of them now within the the remainder of this first quarter and this first half. Ooh, and that was
that's
a questionable ball back around the back for Birmingham, but the umpires let it play.
great tackle from Rich Swan there. Great hands by Jake Owen to Cal Close. And unfortunately goes off the baseline for Birmingham City 16.
Good to see a lot of the Loughborough support out this afternoon. Looking very smart in their ones. Couple of positive results. Lower down in the club throughout the season has put us all in a very strong position in BUCS Cup, which is lovely to see. Maintained throughout the club. So Callum Close tracking down the ball now. Birmingham have it on the left-hand side here, going to the 25. And that ball's just flown off the sideline. Number 27 also nearly went with it.
Don't know about you, Harrison, but this game's been very much like a ping-pong game, very much back and forth. One team winning the ball, 5 seconds later the other team's got the ball. Yeah. I think each team just needs to keep hold of the ball for a bit longer, try and gain control of the game. But here comes Jake Owen to Rub, who's advanced through on the right-hand side. In the corner now, trying to use 3D skills. He makes his way out. Paddy Rose on the ball.
Yeah, I'd absolutely agree with you, but we have the ball in the circle. Oh, it's a goal! It's a brilliant goal! Felix Tully arriving late at the near post, getting on the ball and putting it across goal and into the net. Brilliant goal.
One of his specialties, that working his way from the back post to the front post. The shaft shot. God,
and the Loughborough boys are very, very happy with that. I think that's a well-deserved goal there.
Some would say the Loughborough boys are magic.
Yeah, they do wear some magic hats occasionally.
Yeah.
Could have gone to another uni, but they said nah to that. Yeah, as you were saying just before the goal there, Felix picking a great moment to interrupt me. Could do with a bit more control in the game. It's quite common in these BUCS games to see a lot of back and forward play, and the game kind of almost turning into a running race. So be very good to show a bit of maturity and control. Loughborough ball here on the defending 25 on the left-hand side. Thomas Finnegan. Great ball into Cal Close in the pocket. Back out. Ball's round to Jake Rubb. And round to Cole Pidcock on the right sideline. He's now attacking the halfway line. Pass to Jake Owen, getting forward. Gets tackled, but that's a Loughborough ball just at the halfway line on the sideline.
Cole Pidcock collects the ball for a sideline. Works his way back to Rubb, who works his way to Finnegan. Finnegan on the ball, looking at his options. Goes over to Felix Tully. Ooh.
And that's a controversial call. Yeah. And that's what you get with aerials really these days. It's a difficult area to umpire, and umpires do have their own different interpretations of the rule, which is essentially what it boils down to. Hopefully they can be consistent with it though, because that's all the players really want.
Bowen with a new tactic here, no left half in at the minute, advancing the right half, trying to attack that left foot. Interesting call from such an early start in the game, but Loughborough have the ball now with Rubb.
Interesting choice of an aerial there as well, straight off the side of the pitch. But we'll hopefully, I think they were looking for a bit of what do you call that?
Rajan Shukla on the ball. Passes the ball and gets ahead.
And this is where Tom Finnegan really excels at staying in the battle, and he's done very well there. He's done extremely well, and he's won the ball.
Great work, Turbo.
Birmingham number 9 following through with the shoulder. And Barney Bethel now has the ball, attacking down the middle, and L has now found the ball as well.
Wow, the Ginger
Options
Ninja
up ahead of him. Great
here
hands.
He goes.
And a great shot, just wide of the right post there. But Ellis Robson, as per usual, showing off his silky skills. Beating him on the left and beating him on the right, and sending a man to the shops for a carton of milk.
He does that most games. It just makes it look so easy. Has like hips like Shakira, keeps moving around, and just hopefully we'll see a lot more of that today. Birmingham jab, tackle the ball off the sidelines to Tom Finnegan. Looking for options forward.
And it's been very, very strong in this kind of final half of this first quarter for Loughborough here. Birmingham not really had much possession and much attacking options going forward. They've had a couple of long balls, but nothing too damaging. Loughborough creating a lot of the chances here, looking to execute even more. Great ball into the top of the circle, and Tom Moorhouse just gets dispossessed. He's got double teamed there. However, they've won it back. How crucial is it to win these double turnovers as a defender?
So crucial. I mean, as soon as you retain the possession of the ball, it's like your golden nugget. You gotta prize and possession it. You gotta make sure you keep control of it, keep possession. If they don't have the ball, then they can't score. So, but now the ball works to Jake Graven. That was Cole Pigott, got fullback.
El again showing off his amazing skills in the pocket there, getting the ball back out. Very smart play as well. And the ball's A to C across the pitch from Rubb to Tom Finnegan on the right-hand side, looking to distribute. No options ahead of him. And I think the lads are starting to get a wee bit tired here. It's getting towards the end of this first quarter, 2 minutes 45 left. The lads just losing a wee bit of intensity there, getting a bit of a wake-up call. Tom Moorhouse with a great tackle. The ball's just rolled off the pitch there. Not great from Loughborough. Not what our standards would be normally. Just think the intensity's dropped off a wee bit. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone on the sideline could see it. You know, especially a lot of the rest of the club, they know how Loughborough want to play. They've got great intensity, and let's just hope they can keep it up through the game. But their main priority now is make sure that you keep the ball to one side. Josh Greeny here. Maybe look to share if there's options on. Now Barney Biffle's going to frontal pressure here.
The ball's into the Loughborough circle, and that's a short corner. It's a controversial call that. Umpire seemed to think that it's come off Cole Pidcott's stick and into his body. I didn't have a great angle on it, but I thought it hit the Birmingham player's stick and then into his body.
Yeah, I'd have to agree there. I think both of them gone for a 50-50 contested ball into the D. Ball's come off the Birmingham stick and into Cole Pidcott's rib cage. Yeah. To me, that's a free hit to Loughborough, but umpires think otherwise, and we'll have a look at this corner now. And
I think it's quite important. Maybe we could have avoided that all entirely. A couple of flybys and tackles there. Just with the intensity dropping off there, I think lads could maybe do with a wake-up call here. So
yeah, maybe working your feet a bit more in the challenge. Yeah. Try not to dive in, and then has a domino effect on the next bit. But we'll have a look at the corner here.
Back UV. UV the wall and goal. Out to the first castle.
Clean trap. Good
and that's a great run down from Barney Biffle. That's a great save on the rebound.
Great stick save.
An amazing stick saves. And the Birmingham players are not very happy with that at all. They seem to think that it hit Barney Biffle's foot. I'd say it'll stick, unless he's got a peg leg.
Well, I mean, even if it did hit the foot, then they've played advantage, had a clear shot, and UV Boo's pulled it out of the bag with a great save. So I think advantage is fully fair there.
Just as ever, consistent, making the saves he needs to make, and more.
Working away to right half now. Spins around. Great challenge from Felix Tully. Maybe a body check there, but Loughborough now have the ball. Oh, lots of sticks going in, but Birmingham come out with it. Driving hard now. Oh, is Cal close 5 metres? Umpire thinks it's fine. Jake Rabin on the ball in the corner. Using some 3D skills. Gowdy trying to shout to say secure.
And it's so important that you do try and retain possession in those positions.
Absolutely. Oh, the ball flies out.
Ball's flying out into the D there, but UV very quickly stepping forward and playing it onto a Birmingham player's foot. And the Loughborough boys aren't happy about that. They seem to think that they'd stop the ball and they were ready to play, but the umpires pulled them back. Was a great chance for a counter-attack, but they'll build it up from here. 2 minutes left in this first quarter, less than now. Birmingham have the ball on the edge of the circle. It's a great
save. Great
save again. Loose flick towards UV Boo's right side. It's a long corner there. Birmingham appealing for a short corner, but nothing in that. Really important that they defend with great intensity here now. We've had a bit of a wake-up call there from that short corner and that great save from UV.
Absolutely. All the white shirts behind now. Working their way to right half. Ben Wall on the ball. Will he
Josh
look to
Greeny
deliver?
being very brave.
Yeah, great. Great left hand on the floor. Now Bowen building the phases of play now. Ball gets delivered and straight off the baseline, 16 to Loughborough. Loughborough will look to go quickly now. Alex Choto advances his way up the pitch. Jake Rayburn decides to take a little bit longer on the ball.
And it was a decent opportunity there for Birmingham. I feel like they've wasted it a wee bit. They I think they could have built a couple more phases, but they seemed to rush it into the circle, and could see what they were trying to do, trying to get someone to get a touch on it and put it across the face of goal for someone at the back post, but just didn't come off in the end.
Yeah, they just need to occupy some more key positions in that circle. I mean, a lot of the shoulders were clear, but interrupted by the crowds. Loughborough seeing a chance.
Birmingham driving down the left, great tackle from Rob. And that's an amazing tackle from Rob.
Alex Choto clears up in behind. Lots of white shirts behind the ball now.
Oh, that's brilliantly won. Umpire having a word with number 9 there.
Great ball by Jake Rayburn. Turned strong by Josh Greeny. Attacks the left foot.
Loughborough brought the intensity back here now, looking for something in the final seconds of this first quarter.
Cole to Turbo. Turbo with a little heavy touch, but backs it up, back to Jimmy. Ellis Robson may have received a little knock there, and that's the first quarter done. Loughborough on top, 1-0 up. Hopefully looking for some more goals as we pursue down through the game.
Yeah, that was quite a good opening quarter. Both teams had a wee bit of time. Birmingham started well, but Loughborough were able to back themselves and get forward, make a good few chances. Birmingham then had a bit of a purple patch there. Loughborough kind of seemed to step off a wee bit with the intensity, but then coming back there at the end, looking to get forward, and Josh Greeny making a great run down the right-hand side there.
UV Bowie being as consistent as he is, always in goal, making sure that making those clean saves, especially stick side. He's very good low down to his right, as shown in the first quarter. Now making his way to the team huddle. What do you think Loughborough and Birmingham are saying in the huddles at this moment in time, Harrison?
I think Loughborough more the same, really. I think they're playing through Birmingham nicely, getting those inside-outside passes going and getting their change of shape working very well. I think Birmingham could look to maybe change their shape a bit more. They seem to be sitting in that 3 a lot, and a very wide 3, so the ball kind of slow moving around the back. Not really helping them out that much getting through. They could also look maybe to bring a bit more intensity with their leading. Pull Loughborough around a bit more, but I think Loughborough have been very, very solid as per usual.
Yeah, I think Loughborough have really utilised that right-hand side, especially embracing the 2v1s, making sure they're attacking the left foot, as shown from the first goal with Felix Tully with a great first-time shaft shot. Hopefully we can see a repeat in the second quarter from Loughborough and some more goals. More
of the same from Loughborough, and hopefully a bit of a change of things from Birmingham. And hopefully Felix can get in the same position again.
Rajan Shukla trying to get the Birmingham boys up and ready.
Loughborough haven't won any short corners, have they?
No, they haven't.
No,
and their last BUCS game against Nottingham away, they didn't have any corners, so might be an area to work on maybe.
Ball into centre midfield there, and Rich Swan just getting caught by the umpire. I think that's a bit of a... It's one of those times where he's tried to get a stick in, win the ball, he's just got unlucky. And great communication from Alex Choto there.
Great pick
and
from
a great
Alex.
tackle.
Rory
Penrose secures the ball, back to Tom Finnegan, and that's a free out for Loughborough.
Ros to Pidcock. Pidcock gets intercepted and goes for a sideline ball to Loughborough. Cole back on the ball, looking for Paddy Rose in the pockets. Decides to go to Ros. Ros looking down the right hand side, intercepted. Sideline ball to Loughborough.
Birmingham bringing a bit more intensity. They weren't getting really any challenge to the ball there in the first quarter.
Yeah, their work rate has definitely increased here. They're trying to make sure they shift from one side to the other, especially that's so crucial in the zone, making sure your help side gets over and everyone working as a team. Ros on the ball here to Tom Finnegan. Tom Finnegan looks forwards. Back he goes to Ros.
Tom Murhouse looking on the right-hand side, and he gets it. Plays into the Rich Swan in the pocket on the inside, gets it back out to Tom and back to Finnegan. Again, Moorhouse able to get through there as well to ask more questions of the Birmingham defence.
Great inside-outside pass.
And Josh Greeny on the edge of the circle. Ball across
Back
goal.
post to Tom.
And a great finish, an amazing finish. Great ball in from who was it? I can't even remember.
Josh Greeny fizzes the ball across the circle. Tom Moorhouse left at the back post, all to himself, slots it home, roofs it into the top of the net. 2-0 to Loughborough.
And Alex there, the keeper got across well there, but nothing you can do. Tom Moorhouse has absolutely ripped it into the top bins. And no matter what size you are, that's always going to be difficult.
Absolutely. I think their transition from zone to man in deep defence was maybe a bit slack, and that's what allows Tom Moorhouse at the back post to be all left to his own disposals. But here come Birmingham now, attacking hard. Jimmy Clifton clears up, out to Josh Greeny. Jay Cohen advances down the left, silent ball to Loughborough.
Is that his first goal of the year, Monk?
Don't think so. No. But he had a goal at Proclus.
Very dominant again there from Loughborough.
Loughborough just taking their time here.
They're going to build with the possession here.
Rods
A
goes
great aerial over the top, and that's going to go to Cole Pidcock, who's going right back, but he's carried high. Alexander Chihoda on the right baseline now. Across goal, Barney Bithell picks it up. Keeper clears it. Cole Pidcock puts in a challenge and just gets the call given against him. Again, one of those times that you have to try and get pressure on the ball, and it's just so difficult.
Absolutely.
With a couple of Birmingham players around you just to not give a foul away. Barney getting some pressure on the ball now.
Trying to centre forward split here. Keep it to one side. Advance down the line.
Ball
Interception
played
by Cal Close. Now with Roz. Back to Cal.
And that was a loose line ball, kind of bobbling up at knee height.
But
It's always going to be difficult to pick.
Absolutely. It all started with Barney Biffle at the front, at the top though. Splitting straight away, keeping the ball to one side, forcing them into one little channel. Great work from Barney.
And that's a brilliant pick from an aerial from Callum Close. One-handed above his head as he's running back to mark his man. Absolutely brilliant. He's been working hard in training recently on the aerials as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Chucking them and receiving them. It's been a big part that Loughborough's trying to work on here. Looks like it's paying off this game.
Yeah. Birmingham now on the right-hand side in the attacking 25. Back out to their full-back. And they've changed to back 4 now, as I thought they might have tried to. Just to speed the ball transition up around the back. They have it on the left half now. On the left-hand baseline, outside the D. Alexander Chihoda getting caught out there. They've got the ball into the D. And Tom Finnegan picks it up cleanly.
And ball ends up on Cole Pidcock's foot.
Yeah, Tom Finnegan did well. Got a stick on the ball. Just bounced off in front of him. Birmingham able to pick it up. And then hard to react for Cole, who had been marking his man. Get turned and get a stick down to protect his feet there.
Yeah, maybe the only thing that Cole maybe could have done was maybe got a bit lower. He was quite upright. If you're low, left hand on the floor, you've got more chance of stopping the ball. But obviously, the little reaction time that he had, unfortunately, that led to a penalty corner to Birmingham. This could be their entry back into the game.
Yeah, again, another really big corner here. If we can keep this out, we can really build some pressure on them now. A goal now would give Birmingham a bit of hope going forward.
Ben Wall to inject.
It's gone to the
Clean
second
trap.
castle. And that's flicked
Just
wide of UV's right post. Or Birmingham's left post as they'd see it.
Very clean flick, unfortunately going wide. But now Rory Penrose is on the ball. Into Cal Close in the pocket.
Cal Close carrying to the baseline.
Turns strong. Good connection to Alex Chota. Good hands, using his body well.
And the Loughborough boys are not happy about a questionable challenge on the sideline there.
Plenty of
Alex
stick
Chihoda being
tackles.
very strong in there.
Cole into Cal again in the pocket. Back out to Cole. A to C to Turbo.
Great ball pace.
Oh,
Ball from
great
Turbo into Jake
slider.
Owen. Attacking the Birmingham D now. And that's a great tackle from Birmingham. A must tackle. Bit loose though.
Lots of stick tackles flying in here. Birmingham feeling a bit rattled here. Jake Owen advances.
And he's won a brilliant short corner. Brilliant use of hands. Very difficult in there because you have to travel 5 meters before you enter the D. So he's done well to make the ball move the 5 meters and then move it on the Birmingham player's foot. Very smart and very clever because they were defending the top of the D very well there, and he didn't have any options to get the ball wide.
This is a great opportunity for Birmingham. They're going to struggle to come out of this if the Loughborough score here. A 3-0 lead would put them well and truly ahead of the game. If they capitalise here, then, well, that could be a succinct win to Loughborough.
Rory Penrose, drag flick specialist.
Yeah, looking most likely to flick with Barney Biffle trapping for him. But Loughborough have so many options. I mean, they got Rory Penrose on the first castle, Ellis Robson on the second.
Cal close as well.
To Roz. Saved by Alex Hullen. Long corner. Ellis Robson's shot deflected wide.
Attempting to flick across the keeper there and go towards the postman side on the left. Just picked out. Good pace on the ball, just wasn't far enough away. And that's a great ball in from Rory Penrose, similar to what Birmingham have been trying to do. El just unable to stop the ball, tried to play it across, face a goal, but wasn't able to get enough on it. Just fizzes off the byline there. Yeah,
the slider pass has been included quite a bit in this game. Very deceptive, especially from left full back, looking to try and put the ball to the right back post.
Jake Owen winning the ball high up. Loughborough working hard to get forward.
Here goes Jake Owen. Good
save from the keeper. And that's just another stick tackle in the D. We're just getting a bit impatient when we're attacking the D there. If we lose the ball and just trying to fly in with the tackle, could do with being a wee bit calmer and just keeping the pressure on the ball rather than instantly trying to win it and then seeing what we can do after that.
Great pressure from Loughborough there. Now they have retained the possession. Back to Cole Pidcock at right half. Into Cow in the pocket. Dispossessed by Birmingham. They attack now in numbers. Stick tackle by Rory Penrose, but advantage is played. And the ball goes off sideline for Birmingham.
Doing well there to avoid letting the ball go straight down the middle, even if it means that he's accidentally made a bit of a stick tackle there.
Rajan Shukla loses out, but now Tormhouse was a good left to right. Swaps on the ball, loses out to Birmingham, and they regain possession.
Now Birmingham down the right-hand side, attacking the 25, and again,
that last little bit, isn't it? That last little bit of link-up that they need, especially in the last 25.
Yeah, they've just been struggling with that, and it's been good defence from us, but yeah, they've been struggling because that pass was just 2 steps ahead of him, and it just made it too difficult for him to try and get possession securely.
Absolutely. That's been the difference between the two teams, just that last little phase, a bit of composure in the D. Great ball.
Great ball from Tom Moorhouse into the Josh Greeny in the D. Great save, but the ball's still there in a dangerous position. And that's well dealt with by the keeper there, and Birmingham have got the ball out well. That came from a brilliant phase of play. Rory Penrose aerial over into Tom Moorhouse, who's able to pick out the man on the far right, on Josh Greeny on the right-hand side, and able to attack the D well. Loughborough will be annoyed at that.
Yeah, they would be a little bit annoyed, but Alex Hullen's had a lot to do this game, and he's really been playing well. But here it goes at...
Oh! And again, another great opportunity.
Felix trying to replicate the first goal. Alex Chater driving hard the baseline. Felix making his way from back post to the front post with that bunch shot. Unfortunately not coming off this time.
Same story though. We're giving away stick tackles in a dangerous area when we could do with just keeping the pressure on the ball and not worrying about it too much.
Absolutely, yeah.
Jake Rabin standing in the battle now. But Birmingham have the ball on the left-hand side in the Loughborough 25. And just a foot there. Birmingham ball on the left-hand side on the 25. Again, Birmingham good at getting numbers in the D. They've got 3 in currently and another entering now. Looks to carry across the... another foot there.
A whole heap of white shirts behind the ball now. Defended as a team. Ben Wall on the ball, working his way to left half. Will they look to deliver here?
Tom Moorhouse doing very well to win the ball there, and just a slight push from the Birmingham forward, number 69.
Turbo, he does that so well. Such a big lad, steps in front really well.
Gets in front of the forward space, and then that's it.
Absolutely.
You're not going to be into the ball.
Attacking the left
Cole
foot here.
Pidcock doing really well, finding the foot there. Gets ahead now, Rory Penrose.
Roz advancing him on now. Will he look for the air or no? He goes back to
Finds
Turbo.
Tom Finnegan.
Turbo to Rub. Then to Josh Greeny at left half. We don't see that very often. But now he works through. Tom Morehouse with great skills. Maybe finds himself in a bit of a sticky situation in the bottom left-hand corner.
Just shows the versatility there. Josh Greeny dropping into left half there.
Absolutely.
A lot of depth within the squad, and everyone's able to play, understands how to play in every position. But Rory has it now, attacking this right-hand side of the D. Has a shot nearly deflected by Cole Pidcock. And that's a long corner to Loughborough. And again, another good save at the near post. Keeper's doing well. Tom Finnegan now in the centre of the pitch, looking to deliver.
Ooh.
And that ball's quite high, and yes, that's going to be a free out there.
Yeah, don't see that very often from Turbo, but on this occasion, goes to a free hit for being dangerous to Birmingham.
There's about 5 minutes left of the half here. General thoughts?
Yeah, I think Loughborough have come out on top again this quarter. I think they've really shown the kind of skill that they have. Unfortunately, Birmingham losing out there. Missed touch going off the baseline for Loughborough 16. But
again.
I think, yeah, just think with Loughborough, it's their skill set. I mean, in the final third, they've got such creativity and pace up top. Great ball pace around the back to shift it from left to right. Really utilising that really well, and that's what's brought them the 2 goals.
I think that's just the small difference then between Loughborough and Birmingham. Again, they've just had a lot of ball kind of fizzing off the sideline, off the back line. It's just those small details and differences that make all the big difference at this level, really. And Tom Finnegan's giving the ball away on the right-hand side of the circle. There's a great chance for Birmingham. Put it in a decent tackle. And that's a short corner there, unfortunately. Just popped it onto a foot.
Yeah.
Again, similar to the first quarter, just losing a wee bit of intensity to the end of the quarter here. Loughborough will be keen to try and get rid of that, but not done too badly there. Tom Finnegan made a great initial challenge and then just got caught out in the second ball. Just got played onto his foot there.
Yeah, I think the key thing for Loughborough now is making sure they keep a clean sheet going into half-time. This will be Birmingham's 3rd corner. They've kept out 2. Hopefully they keep out the 3rd one. UV Bowie in goal will have them all structured, knowing each individual job. And I back the boys to keep this one out. Ben Wall to inject to the top of the circle.
Short shift. That went to the second Castle, looking to flick.
Great block from
down the
Alex
right-hand side. Great block by Chihoda, picked it up very nicely. And he has the ball in the corner now. That's a very strong position. Loughborough are back in numbers to protect their D. And just giving away a free hit there.
Loughborough got to be careful there, make sure they give the 5 metres. But they've retained the possession now. Good inside-outside pass from Swan, unfortunately dispossessed by Birmingham. Umpire unsure whether to give a 60 a long corner, but he's given a long corner. Birmingham, A to C, working away to the left-hand side. Ball's delivered through the right foot.
And that's a swing and a miss.
Massive swing and a miss from Birmingham.
Just over 2 minutes left here. Good chance for Birmingham there, but they've not been able to create much other than that. They've had a couple of corners, but not been looking too dangerous going forward. Although Loughborough now, again, giving the ball away quite easily there. Jake Owen working hard and almost winning it back, but just not the same quality that we've seen at times from Loughborough.
Yeah, I think that's the 3rd time now that Loughborough have chucked an aerial and have been able to receive it cleanly. I think with them, you've got to be confident, especially in the pockets, to make sure you retain that possession back again. Just try and evade a line, and then they have to give you 5. Yeah. But I think on the deck, Loughborough have been very good, very good.
Tom Finnegan working hard on the left sideline now.
Really good skills. Looking for the aerial from Jake Owen, is he? Yes, he is. Tries going over the top, picked by Birmingham, comes back to Rich Swan.
And I'd say that's quite crucial. If you give Jake Owen that amount of space and he's able to pick up the ball, he's able to get forward, he's very dangerous when he gets on the ball.
Absolutely.
Tom
Jimmy
Morehouse now,
Clifton
right hand side to Barney. Barney's so good in this area. And that's a great tackle, 16. It's very dangerous in there. You can give away a short corner with a lot of things defending in there. I'm sure you know yourself. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah, you got to work your feet, especially at left half when they're on their forehand, you're on your backhand. You got to make sure, try and get your feet around, make the tackle outside, and that's exactly what Birmingham did. And they were fortunate enough for Barney to run the ball off the end of the pitch. And that is called half time, 2-0 to Loughborough.
Hello and welcome back to LSUTV. You just watched the first half of the Loughborough versus Birmingham men's first team match.
And hasn't it been a fantastic first half? Loughborough has been dominating the first half. 2-0 to Loughborough at this point showing how well they've been practicing and training for this particular match. But to be fair, both teams have played brilliantly.
Now, earlier this week, we interviewed Jake Rabin and Joshua Greeny about how they prepared for the match today.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, hi, I'm Joshua Greeny, I'm 21 and I'm currently a fourth year aeronautical engineering master's student.
I'm Rob, I'm a fourth year student as well, sport management, and I'm also 21.
So how did you guys start getting into hockey?
So I started hockey when I was in Holland about 10 years ago, and yeah, I've been playing ever since.
Yeah, I started back when I was probably 8, 9 in primary school in Dublin, and then pretty much just been gradually playing. Me and Rob have been playing together probably since we were 14, 15 in Ireland, so we've kind of grown up playing on and off the pitch.
And what's it like being able to play hockey for Loughborough?
Oh, it's amazing. Just the facilities and the support you get is just like outstanding compared to any other place you'll be. Like, it's just kind of a top professional setup.
Yeah, can't reiterate that enough. Like, unbelievable facilities, class program, super professional setup, and like everything from the coaching staff to the performance IDT, everything is just top notch.
And have you guys had any favourite memories of being on the team so far?
To be honest, Greeny and I we haven't played as much in our 4 years. Maybe from this year, Durham at home or Durham away, to be honest. Durham at home in BUCS was a good win, but Durham away, having half a squad, lost all of our GB boys and still pulled out a 1-0 win was, yeah, that was a good one from this season.
Yeah, I reiterate that Durham game away with probably missing 7 of our key players all the way in international duty. We really got together as a squad and put in a good performance to get that 1-0 win, so that's probably the best so far highlights of the year.
So obviously you've got the big match against Birmingham coming up. Could you tell me a bit more about the rivalry between Birmingham and Loughborough and what Birmingham are like to play against?
Yeah, big match next week. Suppose a bit of a Midlands derby between ourselves and Birmingham. For ourselves, it's a bit of a redemption match. We haven't been on top form in BUCS as of yet, so looking to kind of put in a good performance next week for all the supporters.
Yeah, to reiterate that from Rob saying, it is a Midlands derby and we need to kick things, kind of our BUCS campaign off again to a good start since the first game against Durham. We had a few kind of knocks against Nottingham, but we need to pick it back up and then proceed for the next few remaining games. So this Brum game is a good start in the stepping stone.
So obviously you guys have been training quite hard for this match coming up, but have you got anything that you personally do to prepare for a match?
Nothing personally, to be honest. I don't really have any personal match day rituals, but maybe one as a squad. Love a bit of music in the change room and we always walk out to baddest of them all. Sounds very childish, but gets us all going.
That sounds great.
Yeah, for me personally, I like to have a mocha on the day of the game. Gives me a bit of caffeine boost, but yeah, that's pretty much what I usually do.
Well, best of luck for your next match and thank you so much for joining us.
Cheers, thanks a lot.
Cheers.
So we're joined now by our commentators tonight, Jacob and Harrison, just to reflect about the first half of the match. So how do you guys think the first half went?
I think Loughborough came out on top, started really well, dominant performance, especially that first goal. Felix Tully working his way to the near post, and obviously I think the aerial threat has been working really well, working their way down the right-hand sides, and they've really capitalised on their opportunities.
And have there been any particular players that you think have stood out so far?
Yeah, I think Ellis Robson has definitely made a big impact on the game, been really strong in the middle there, able to carry in and out of the pockets, as well as Yuvi making a couple of saves. You know, maybe didn't seem that important, but giving a goal away now would probably give Birmingham a good bit of momentum. So I think he's been very strong, along with Rubb at the back, who's just so solid and really loud. So I think a couple of key players have been working really well. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Now we're going to be moving on to the second half of the match. I hope you guys enjoy.
That's all.
Lucy.
Cool.
And we're back underway.
And we're
here in the
underway
second
again.
half.
Cole pick up with the ball at left half. Works his way into Cal close in the middle. Back out to Jake Craven. To Turbo. Back to Rubb. In the pocket to Paddy. Back out again.
Cole now has it on the left sideline.
Loughborough really working hard to build the phases here. Trying to pull Birmingham zone in.
Back to Rubb. To Cal close. Back to Rubb. Cole Pitcock now on the left-hand sideline. Gives the ball to L. L carries strong down the sideline. Cole getting through. L, and that's just a bit soft, giving the ball away there, and that's such a crucial area.
That's
Cole winning the ball there.
That's unlike Cal. He's usually really confident on the ball. But Loughborough have regained possession. Cole to Cal. Back to Cole. Cole has a look forwards, but decides not to. Maybe a stick tackle from Birmingham there, but they come away with the ball. Ben Wall now. Really good left to right from Archie there.
Had more Birmingham supporters seen that, I think we would have got a week.
Yeah, maybe.
That Brumby better. Josh Greeny getting some great pressure on the ball. Is Cal close coming away with it?
Rajan, maybe.
Really being in position. Oh, just gets dispossessed there. Cal working hard again to get back on the ball.
Bit of ping pong occurring again now, but here goes Cal. Cal, oh, little shove from Birmingham.
Cal getting a bit of a shove there from the Birmingham player. He won't be happy about that. Working really, really hard in there.
Now he needs to transition now. Work hard in defence now. Birmingham skipper advances forwards. Puts into pocket. Stepped by Turbo. Looking for Barney on his right hand side. Can Barney to Turbo. Finished by Barney Biffle.
And that's a brilliant goal.
Really great stuff from Turbo. Distinct lead now going in to the rest of the game. 3-0 up to Loughborough. Second goal of the season for Barney. It's his trademark move, working his way down that right-hand side, driving really hard.
Yeah, absolutely. He's really, really good in there, especially against Durham when we had a couple of players down. Did really well, won a couple of corners that actually led to the goal we scored, keeping it at 1-0 throughout that game. Really, really good down there. And yes, great to see him back in the score sheet after last Saturday's performance. And Loughborough getting through with the ball. Barney in the top D, one-on-one. Keeper sliding out to win the ball.
Ben Wall now on the ball.
And Josh Greeny getting a bit obstructed by the goalkeeper there. It would have been interesting to see what the umpire thought of that, but nothing given.
Well, I mean, when you got a 6'5" beast running at you, I don't know if I'd really want to be running into that either.
I'm a bit less intimidating when I have to try. Loughborough supporters making themselves heard here.
Seems like they got a few more pints in them from JC's. He's trying to bring the noise now. Rajan Shutler loses out. Wins it back though.
Don't think my score prediction is going to come through in the end.
Plenty of stick tackles flying through. Well, mine might still. I did say 5-3 at the start of the game, but I'm not too sure about Birmingham maybe scoring 3. Maybe if Loughborough take their foot off the gas a bit, but I don't see that happening at this moment in time. Ball advance. Birmingham manoeuvre the ball to their skipper. Back to Ben Wall. We'll look for the slider. Opts out. Back to the skip.
Cal Close and Josh Greeny working very hard in there to keep the pressure on the ball. It's a thankless job that they're doing in there, but they've done very well, and that's where it all starts.
Absolutely.
Birmingham fizz the ball off the back line, and Loughborough 16.
Defending from the front is so key, whether you're splitting, whether you're sharing, knowing what your job role is in that press. Really key, important job. Paddy does really well there to fizz the ball out to Cole Peacock. Looks back inside to Rich Swan. Really
Ellis
great
Robson.
work.
Ellis Robson again in the pocket, just really strong in there. Moved out to James Clifton on the right-hand side. Another really solid performer, very consistent, James Clifton. Been playing for the Ones consistently now since his freshman year last year. And been a great asset on the team, really cool and calm. But again, works really, really hard. Hopefully he'll get in the score sheet very, very soon.
Absolutely, he definitely deserves it, no matter what rate he puts in.
Yeah, in training every week, in the gym, in everything he does, gives it 100%. Including on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, he does.
Loves a good boogie in the Union.
Yeah, especially in his Mario outfit. Loves it.
Paddy Rose doing very well on the ball. Paddy Rose again, very similar, always very hard-working. I've known him since primary school, funnily enough. Went to the same primary school and secondary school, and then both came to Loughborough. Very committed player as well, although no longer Irish in my opinion.
Yeah, his transfer potentially to the EDP could be a controversial one for the Irish to take. I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Harrison?
Well, I mean, I think he could have been definitely named in the current squad for the home nations that's going away. But if it's his decision at the end of the day, and wish him all the best with it, to be honest. Same as Max Anderson from Nottingham has done the same thing, but it's becoming more common, and to be fair, the players are of the calibre that they're able to do it, so it's his decision, he's taking it, he has every right to, and hopefully we'll be able to get behind him playing for GB in the not too distant future.
Yeah, absolutely. Now looking back at the game, Birmingham and Highline high transfer, slider pass, same result again, off the back line. Loughborough doing really well to stick tight to their men and not allow Birmingham to have an easy circle entry.
What was it Albert Einstein said about insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Seems like that for Birmingham at the minute.
Yeah, they're kind of struggling a bit. Great aerial from Tom Morehouse. Here goes Jake Owen. Josh Greeny making his way to the back post. Can Jake Owen find him? Alex Choto in the D. Spin shot.
And the Birmingham player did very well to get in front of Greeny. Great shot, great save. L on the ball. Stick tackle, and the ball's been cleared. Umpire not having any of it. Great opportunity again. Really good saves. Keeper very active in there. Josh Greeny on the ball. And he's just dispossessed on the edge of the circle. Really did well there.
Maybe if you received it inside his right foot, a bit of a stronger, wider receive, wouldn't have been able to fizz the ball into the D. But Birmingham win a foot against Jimmy Clifton. Have the ball now at left half.
Birmingham moving the ball to the full-backs now again, 4 at the back, although their captain at right-back's carrying very high. And James Clifton strong through there, although the umpire wasn't that happy about it.
That's unfortunate, because I thought that was a really good interception by Jimmy Clifton there.
That's what he's able to do. He's able to get through on his man very well, very good at stepping in front. And
yeah, he's got great speed.
Yeah. Tom Morehouse to Rich Swan in the middle of the pitch. Rich Swan gets his eyes up, out to Rubb. Rubb, aerial, looking for Ellis Robson.
Misses
and
it by
missed
Ben
the Birmingham
Moore.
player, and it's gone to El Robson in the D on the baseline, right-hand baseline. Shot away, and that's a great save from the keeper.
Really good save. I said going high would be a lot easier for Alex Adam for being such a tall player. Definitely the bottom corners is the way to go forward, but great shot off at goal.
Didn't have many options there, El, because he got forward and tried to pull the defender away, and got the ball in a bit of an isolated position, and did very well to get a bit of an outcome with it.
Turbo making his way up the pitch now, rolling strong. Skips the front man out, Rich Swan. Ball goes off the back line now for a long corner. Ball will be with Jake Owen, or Tom Morehouse, I should say. No, back to Jake Owen. Not many options in front of him, has to go back to Rory Penrose, who transfers it around to Tom Finnegan. Looking to go forward, goes to Cole Pidcock. Looking to deliver the ball first time. Fortunately goes off the back line, long corner.
And this has been a great couple of minutes of possession for Loughborough, keeping it in the Birmingham half here, not giving them an absolute chance at all here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rich Swan out to Tom Finnegan, around to Rory Penrose, just looking to build here. That's just into the foot of a Birmingham player who's not got 5 there.
Loughborough have had really good ball pace in this game, allowing the ball to shift the ball left to right, not giving the Birmingham lot enough time to transfer themselves over, giving lots of spaces and gaps, especially through a zone.
It's been a very disciplined performance from both teams. Not been any cards yet. Earlier in the men's twos game earlier, there was a lot of cards going out. So very disciplined performance from both teams here.
Absolutely.
Jake going on the ball on the right-hand side here.
Oh, absolutely
Carries through
filtered
strong.
his way through. And that's a corner. That is unreal hands from Jake Owen.
Crowd looking for something more than just a short corner there, potentially.
Yeah, looking a bit rowdy over there, aren't they?
There was a lot of carbon on carbon, I'd say, in a couple of those challenges. So correct call in the corner. Umpire giving them a bit of a talking to, but other than that, I don't think there's anything in it. But
Yeah,
another great chance.
Hopefully now Roz can get himself on the team sheet.
Score sheet.
Score sheet, that's what I meant. He's on the team sheet already. Yeah, to make it 4-0, I mean, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah,
We're showing a dominant performance at this moment in the game.
I did predict them to score 1. I did predict Felix to score 1, I think. Did I give Al 1?
I'm not sure. Birmingham just taking their time to get all their gear on.
And
The clock hasn't been stopped though. Loughborough would want as much time as possible to score as many goals. Clean Jetson, Treen Trap.
and that's a great goal.
I was going to say if they gave that a goal, that would have been a very unfortunate account for Birmingham. But now they advance forwards.
I thought that was a goal.
Pixel.
I thought that came off the keeper in the Tom Finnegan. So it
Yeah,
could have been
it hit Turbo straight in the leg.
That's unfortunate. Umpire initially gave a goal. That's why I was slightly confused about that whole affair.
Yeah.
Meaning to give a free out. Similar signals. Jake going in the middle. Finds Rich Swan. Rich Swan gets in the D.
Ooh, good tackle.
Good job tackle. Just took a stick off the ball. Josh Greeny, strong receive. Better this time. Ball across goal. And that's a good save. Jake Owen's going to pick it up. Loose at the top D. Such a formidable force. Gets into the D. Looking
Great hands.
Great hands. And that's cleared by Birmingham.
Maybe a bit of an easy flyby from Cole there. Maybe work his feet a bit better, but Birmingham win the ball now with Ben Wall at right half. Goes to the skipper at left fullback. Into the pocket, back out again. Birmingham really need a goal here if they want to get back into the game.
Yeah, just over 5 minutes left of this quarter. Could be crucial. Jake Owens attempted a bit of a challenge in there and just missed out.
Great tackle from Rory Penrose there.
Alex Schroeder.
Driving hard to space.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loughborough don't have many options ahead of the ball here. Could do with getting a couple of high field midfielders getting through.
Yeah, it's kind of like coming to that part of the game where the legs are feeling a little bit heavy now, aren't they? So maybe people aren't working as hard.
Yeah.
Working their way up to try and stretch the pitch and attack. But
although at this point of the game management does start to come into the whole thing, and defending becomes of utmost importance really than scoring more goals. But the Loughborough boys always want to score goals. That's one of our key values.
Be ruthless in attack and defence. And once again, Jimmy Clifton intercepts the ball. The man's having a solid performance. Rory Penrose, unfortunately, kicking that one.
That was a good phase from Birmingham there. Got it out to right back and then got the ball zipped down the line as quickly as they could.
Alex being pulled up for not being 5 there.
Birmingham are looking to build now. in the Loughborough half. Rich Swan working incredibly hard to get across there, keeping his man to one side.
Maybe a bit of a flyby again.
Cal Close doing well. It was a great tackle, and then Tom Moorhouse about to get onto the ball, but umpire thinks otherwise.
Umpire just having a little word to Loughborough there. No cards shown yet as the slate of this game, but Ben Wall's back on the ball.
How crucial is it to avoid getting a card here now as Loughborough?
As small as 2 minutes, it can make a massive difference. If Birmingham slip a goal back, then it's anyone's game then. 2 goals can happen in quick succession. Just can't be allowing any pressure to build onto Loughborough now. Just got to gain good control of the game, and it looks like they're doing very well with that at the minute. And here the chants go from Loughborough. Monday's a boozy day. Classic one. Going to be probably a heavy night for the Loughborough lot in the student union.
It's great to see this level of support throughout the club as well. Even though a lot of these lads won't maybe get the chance to play for the ones, they still manage to get behind them every Wednesday and every home game at the weekend as well, which is lovely to see. Real sense of being part of something bigger, some would say.
Absolutely, everyone's accepted in the club, whether you play in the first team, whether you play in the sixth team. And I think that's a great philosophy that Loughborough have, making sure that we're one unit. And if we go out, we all go out together. If one team's playing, we're supporting, and everyone's backing behind, whether that's chants or verbal positive communication, everyone's behind the boys.
Birmingham having some good possession here. Still in the Loughborough half here. Out to the right side now. Ellis Robson getting some pressure on the ball. Back in the middle. Slider into the D.
Rory Penrose, interception. Ball with Cal Close now. To Paddy. Paddy getting the ball on the outside. Intercepted. Jimmy Clifton with the ball on the sideline now. Just Sports Turbo.
Just on that point, though, of everyone being in the club, behind the club, we do have a couple of players who have definitely risen throughout the club in their years here. I'll just move on because Jake Owens won the ball into the D, and that's a foot, but we're going to play the advantage.
Great
that's
save.
A good save from the keeper, and that's the advantage over. Birmingham now have the ball on the right-hand side.
Back.
Paddy Rose getting pressure on the ball. Moorhouse, or Ellis Robson getting his left hand down well there. Ball now into the middle of the pitch. Barney Bithell working back hard, trying to beat the man to the ball. Driving wide. Birmingham have the ball on the left-hand side of the 25. Great tackle from Rory Penrose, who secures the ball lovely. Birmingham have the ball on the sideline of the left-hand side of the 25.
Can't be that long at the quarter now. Loughborough just need to hold out. So crucial to keep a clean sheet here, especially off the back of their 1-0 loss to Nottingham Uni last week. They really want to make sure that they have a strong performance this week, especially playing Birmingham in the league on Sunday as well.
Ball into the D, securely out from Jake Rabin. Jake Owen missing out there. Dangerous position to give the ball away there. James Clifton again, solid and secure at the back.
20 seconds has just been called from the sideline for the rest of this quarter. Can Birmingham get the ball in? They get it in, and it's a goal. Some loose mark in there, potentially in the D.
And that is a good goal, I have to say. Done well, he's taken the chance well. He got a second free in the D, got his stick up and managed to get a shot away. Loughborough will be disappointed with that, but must say, good goal from Birmingham, but that's definitely let them back into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 goals in it now, 17.5 minutes to go. So it's anyone's game. I've seen plenty of games that have turned around from this point, and Loughborough are quite used to it, aren't they? The last quarter they kind of drop off, but hopefully it'll be a different story today.
Yeah, I mean we saw earlier Birmingham came back from being 5-3 down to a 5-5 draw, so it is definitely possible for something to happen here in the last quarter. But hopefully after the performance last weekend against Cambridge, the boys were really good at the game management in that last game, so hopefully they can carry that through.
Yeah, absolutely.
As I was trying to say there, I got interrupted a couple of times because got a bit excited at moments, but players in the club. There are a couple of standout players in the club who have moved from lower in the club to higher positions. Callum Close,
Yeah.
I believe he play for the fours at one point?
Yeah, he worked his way all the way from the fours to the ones. Plenty of 4 PCs maybe to catch up on. But yeah, it just shows that kind of community that Loughborough have, really working its way up. The level of coaching between the club. One's players who are coaching the lower teams are really showing what the first team are doing and trying to implement that into the teams with the aspiration of them themselves working their way up to the top. So I think everyone's always trying to achieve their highest, whether that be the first or even the thirds. Trying to get the best out of the whole club is really what Loughborough is all about. Fourth quarter is about to get underway with Alex Chota on the halfway line with the ball, and Harvey Brooks has definitely had a few too many and is filling out some chance, and Loughborough get underway. Turbo to Cole. Cole down to Barney Biffle, works his way through.
And that is a very strong challenge there. Someone said at this stage of the game that would maybe be a card. Birmingham number 5 looking a bit shaken from that strong challenge. Barney Biffle on the ball. That's a strong tackle again from Birmingham. Here now attacking down the right-hand side, attacking that halfway line.
Ooh, and that could be a card for Rich Swan. He's shown a green. That's 2 minutes. That could be detrimental to this time in the game.
That's the first card of the game, I must say. As we spoke about earlier, so crucial to stay very disciplined in here. Loughborough going to have to show a lot of strong mental fortitude here. So a lot of strength in the face of adversity.
Have we got a translator?
Ben Wall on the ball now, working our way to the left full-back.
Apologies about the comments of the crowd if you could hear them.
Yeah, the crowd have definitely had one few too many now.
Birmingham not really taking much advantage of this. 2 minutes. They've been playing around the back a lot, going for the aerial over, and that's a free out to Loughborough. And he's hit the ball away as well.
Yeah, that could be. Well, Loughborough won't mind that because that's just using up Birmingham's time here.
Yeah.
I don't see much complaining. Umpire, to me, that was the correct decision. Birmingham fans probably think otherwise. It's really important now that Loughborough gain control of the game. Birmingham going into full press. And they've won the ball in the 25, but back with Loughborough. Cottle Pidcock, now Paddy, working his way through, wins a foot. Really good skill from Paddy Rose there. Can Turbo look to chuck to Jimmy Clifton over the right-hand side. Unfortunately not intercepted by Birmingham. Birmingham go for the aerial as well. Lots of aerials coming out this last quarter. Works away from the left to the right. Jake Gray with a good tackle, but double turnover and another turnover again.
Alex Chota now on the ball on the right-hand side, chucks it forward to Felix, and the umpire didn't like that pass, thought it was a wee bit dangerous.
Yeah, it was around head height, but I think both teams are trying to do everything at 110 miles per hour. Just need to settle down a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Birmingham obviously trying to bring that intensity with the full court press, trying to get a couple goals to bring this game back to life. But Loughborough as well, when they win it, sometimes just need to take their time.
Birmingham having possession on the edge of the left-hand edge of the D here, and that's a short corner ball whipped in.
Just outside. Outside.
Given us just outside. My apologies. Rich Swan back in now, back up to 11, getting pressure on the ball immediately. Rory Penrose as well on the sideline. We've just been speaking to Jerome Gardy and Nick, looking to get back onto the pitch now as well. Jerome looking very calm over there. Alex Bealsey on the far side as well.
Turbo goes to the aerial
again. Both been working extremely hard this season, really helped the team develop, change their style of game, and it's working out really well. Alex Chota now high in the D.
Trying to stretch
looking to see if he can get on the ball. Ellis Robson, great skill in the middle of the pitch, and that's a strong tackle. And they've come back because there's no advantage from that. Paddy Rose now wants it near side. Ball's out from Rich Swan to Tom Finnegan. Out to Roy Penrose, right side. Aerial to Felix, but it's picked out by Birmingham player, and that'll be a Loughborough sideline ball on the right-hand side of the 25, Birmingham 25. Roy Penrose now has it. A to C pass to Cole Pickcock. Pick lovely, because if he didn't pick that, it was going to hit me. Out to Paddy Rose.
Paddy Rose turned strong. Not many options going forward, but he's working his way through. Good pick from Birmingham, long corner.
I'm sure Andy Smith, the photographer here, wasn't too keen on that ball hitting him either. Just sat in front of me, putting his life on the line to get some great pictures of the lads. Rory Penrose now, right-hand side, attacking the Birmingham 25.
Jimmy Clifton attacking the
Jimmy
baseline.
Clifton on the baseline. Out 90 to Alex Chota. Trying to get a stick-on-ball shot away, doesn't get it. A very physically strong challenge there. Loughborough looking for a short corner, but nothing given. Umpire was happy with that. Alex Chota getting great pressure on the ball, and that's a stick tackle. He'll be frustrated by that. He had a very physical challenge put in on him there. I'd say he got pushed off the ball quite strongly there. And then a softer foul given against himself. Be a bit frustrating for him.
Yeah, he will be. He loves to get on the score sheet, but maybe he took a little bit too long to collect that ball and to try and get the shot away. But Jimmy Clifton clears up again from the back.
And Jimmy Clifton, again, great energy to get forward and get the ball on the baseline and then get all the way out to right back and mark his man again. Really, really good. Birmingham ball on the right-hand side at the halfway line. 12 minutes left on the clock.
Not much going for Birmingham at the minute.
Although it's been better than the other two, better than the other three commentators. Birmingham ball now in the Loughborough 25. Jimmy Clifton standing over the ball. Birmingham zip it out to their left centre back, looking to deliver.
Oh.
And that's an interesting call at this stage of the game.
He's gone for the shoulder and the back there.
I'd say compared to some of the other challenges we've seen, that wasn't even as bad, but in the day it is all different. It is a different game in there, and again, another chance for Birmingham to get another goal here, which would really, really boost their morale.
I'd say that was maybe a bit of a soft decision. Like you said, the amount of challenges today that have been a lot more physical. That have been a lot more physical today, have not been given. So Birmingham will be lucky to receive this corner, and they've got to make the most of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Loughborough just taking their time to get ready here. Birmingham were giving away a bit of extra time as well, so I'm sure they'll be happy enough to take a bit of time here. Really important in these situations that you stay nice and calm. From a goalkeeping perspective as well, it's always important that you try and calm the players down. Sometimes nerves could be on edge.
Umpires just stopped the clock a minute because Loughborough had taken a little bit too long for his liking to put the gear on. But now they're all set. Birmingham short shift.
Farcastle.
Flicks high right, and it goes in above Tom Warsau's head.
And I could hear UV got a good touch on that ball. He'll be disappointed that I didn't save that. Kind of landing on top of Tom Moorhouse was a problem earlier in the season. But yes, I'm sure he'll be disappointed with that, especially as he touched it.
Yeah, like I said, it's so crucial to keep out the last few corners, last few goal-scoring opportunities. Loughborough, it's quite common for them to for this to occur, so they just need to make sure it doesn't happen again.
And they'll be keen to get another goal here, because another goal here could really swing the momentum. I'd say the momentum now is definitely with Birmingham.
Yeah, another goal here will just give them that little bit more cushioning, but now it's anyone's game. Jake Rayburn with poor first touch, but luckily intercepts again. Greeny down the right-hand side now.
Jerome delivering some instructions to the lads on the bench there. Sure, he's not too keen on that second goal or another goal from Birmingham. Ball down the left-hand side to Alex Chota. Rich Swan getting forward. Oh, and that's a very strong tackle. And I'd be surprised if that doesn't get a card after some of the cards we have seen. Carried forward by James Clifton. Great hands shown there. And the umpire's going to go back, and he's given a green card for that strong challenge. And no Birmingham player wants to take the green card. No one's actually gone off the pitch yet. Oh, and there we go.
Their main man's gone, and I didn't think that he was the one that actually made the challenge. But Loughborough won't be complaining at this point in the game. 2 minutes, you may think it's not that long, but it's a lot of time for Loughborough to gain possession, build the phases, and with that one last man that Birmingham have to open up the pocket for a goal scoring opportunity.
Absolutely. Loughborough have numbers in the D. Tom Murhouse on the right-hand side at the 25. Moves it back out to Jake Rabin. Fastball pace then to Ross, who moves it down the left-hand side to Cole Pidcock. Picks it up, looking to attack the D. On the left-hand side in the D now, Josh Greeny. Ball across goal, and that's a short corner. Well won by Greeny. Winning a foot. And the Birmingham players not happy about that, trying to give Greeny a bit of chat. I'd advise to get back and defend this corner.
Yeah, I mean, if Loughborough stick one in the back of the net now, I think
That could seal the game.
that could be the end of the game, especially with just under 8 minutes left of the game. A goal here would definitely give them some breathing space.
Must say, Loughborough showed some great fortitude when we were a man down there. Not to concede to. Be interesting to see how Birmingham cope now against this corner.
It's really key now for Loughborough to not be complacent with being a man up, especially if they do now get a goal here. Make sure they're still screwed on. Defending is so key at this moment in the game.
The clock's been stopped, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think the umpires may be sorting out a microphone issue. I think we're all ready to play again now.
Making himself big in the goal.
Ball out to Rory Penrose, who flicks it, and that's a long corner, well ran out by Birmingham.
Maybe the injection was a bit off, making it a bit harder for Rory Penrose to gather, but he moves the ball to left half to Cole Pidcock. Drives baseline. But from Birmingham.
And a great tackle by Josh Greeny there.
Really good tackle.
Be interesting to see what Birmingham do out of this position now. Not a great place to be on the pitch.
Right next to the commentators.
Yep. Some of you may know him here listening. Number 11 plays a nice ball across. Could do with tying his laces.
Yeah.
Just starting to feel a wee bit of rain coming on. Don't think anything too heavy is going to come. But
Birmingham
could
just
make it very interesting for the last kind of 6 minutes of the game.
Absolutely.
I do always love when it rains. A lot of people don't like it. I do love it.
Birmingham gained their man back, but no matter. They advance down the right with Jimmy Clifton again. Fizzes the ball across. Jake Owen tries to deflect it in, but Alex Adams there again.
Keeper comes out strong and just blocks it. Jake from getting on a strong touch on the ball there.
Really good work rate by Paddy Rose to jump back there and win the ball.
And number 9, just using his arm a bit loosely there. I'm sure the umpires will keep an eye on that. Cal Close dispossessed him anyway. Great hands. Barney Bithell. And it's a great goal. An amazing goal for Barney Bithell.
Work rate from Barney Bithell. 2 in 1 game. He'll be really happy about his performance today. His work rate to get forward, his work rate to get back. He's worked extremely hard and definitely deserves the second in this game. Now that gives Loughborough some breathing space going into the last 5 and a bit minutes.
And that goal came all from great defensive work from Cal Close, winning the ball back off Birmingham's number 9, who's using his right arm quite aggressively. Winning the ball back, got through, great hands, and then was able to move it at the right time, and just an easy tap in around the keeper. Keeper came out strong, tried to put in quite a good challenge on Barney, but not to his prevail. But yes, I'm sure Barney will be absolutely ecstatic. That's 3 goals now this season, 2 in this game, and I'm sure he's keen for more.
Yeah, he's trying to stretch the height here, obviously looking for a 3rd one. But I'm sure his main priority now is jumping back, getting behind the ball, making sure that Birmingham don't have a sniff of getting back into this game.
4.5 minutes to go here. Birmingham move it right. And he can carry into space now.
Jake Owen dispossesses, but Birmingham somehow win the ball back. Driving the baseline, foot just outside the D. A whole heap of white shirts back behind the ball now. Putting their whole body on the line, making sure they're 5. Boom. A little bit of a missed touch there, but regain the ball. Comes out to Ben Wall. Transferring around the back, trying to build a phase of play. Cal close again, good defensive work. Wins the ball, drives hard, gives it to Jimmy, which was raised off a Birmingham stick.
Cal Close has been so good in defence today. Not his defender, but in his defence today. Really good at staying in the battle and not flying by. And keeping his stick in the challenge. I remember when I played with him at the Durham game, he made a great tackle indeed, coming from moving his feet really well and staying in the battle. And has been really strong in that today. Ball just off the sideline there from Loughborough. It'll be a Birmingham sideline on the left side. And to no avail, they go for an aerial. The aerial's been working quite well in this game, I'd say.
Yeah, but especially in that occasion there, great comms from Loughborough to tell Rory to leave the ball alone, as there was no Birmingham players in behind. Now Loughborough really trying to slow the game down, trying to run the clock down. Roz chucks another aerial. Turbo runs on.
There's a reason he's called Turbo.
Yeah.
And he's just ran the length of the pitch, and I'd say 12 seconds, not even, whilst chasing an aerial.
He's probably run 10k this game as well.
And now he's running back,
yeah,
and he's filled into his position.
It's really good to see how the boys have progressed on their fitness from pre-season.
Birmingham changing shape now, Felix very aware of it.
Barney, great work rate to get back in behind the ball. Tom Morehouse takes over, leading from the front. 1-to-1 with Ben Wall. Oh, dodgy slap pass, but good pick.
The rain's definitely on now. It's starting to pour down.
Bit of pathetic fallacy coming there. Little disruption from Felix to regain the ball. Birmingham haven't stopped it, so they've got to bring it back. Rain really coming in heavy now. Wish you bought a coat.
Just like Birmingham tiers will be, I'm sure, soon.
Yeah, maybe a bit heavier.
And Andy Smith has done a great job of getting his umbrella out to block my view of the pitch completely.
We do love him on to the left a bit.
Ah, that's better.
Birmingham tries to utilise that slip slide ball, especially from Ben Wall there, but it hasn't quite come off regular occasions. Umpire's just having the words to a few of the players.
The players have started playing anyway, though.
One umpire's trying to tell Jake Raywin to take control of his players, make sure the physicality is nice and safe in the D. Obviously, they're trying to put their bodies on the line to try and keep the ball out. But now we start off again.
Less than 2 minutes to play here. Birmingham have it on the left-hand side of the Loughborough 25. Tom Morehouse dispossesses and carries forward. He's beaten one man. Barney Whistle's with him. Felix Tully working really hard on this near side to get across. Birmingham dispossess him, but it's going to run off the back line. No, he's just about regained it. And that'll be a 16 for Birmingham.
Really good work from Morehouse there.
And really good from Barney and Felix to try and get up with him. Felix sprinting the length of the pitch, trying to get into a good position for him.
Yeah, really good
just
support.
Unable to get that ball across to him.
Felix Tully just delaying Birmingham's attack there. Rajan Shukla now fights down the right hand side. Dispossessed by Ellis Robson. Nothing from the umpire. And here come Loughborough. Alex Chota. Barney on his left. Felix driving hard.
And just as he's getting into the D, the full-time whistle blows. That could have been potentially another goal, but I'm sure the Loughborough boys will be happy enough with that. Great game.
Yeah, 4-2 to Loughborough. I predicted 5-3, not too far off, but it's really nice for Loughborough to get 3 points under their belts, and I hope they have a good evening.
Yeah, no, I'm sure there'll be a couple of lads. I'm sure UV will be disappointed. He always sets very high standards of himself. Disappointed about that second goal, I'm sure, especially as he got a good touch on it. But no, I'm sure it'll be a very, very enjoyable night tonight for the Loughborough boys. Really good game, and yeah. Any key players stand out to you?
Well, we've said it throughout the game. Jimmy Clifton, work way up and down the pitch. His ability to drive hard down that right-hand side baseline, deliver a ball across the D, whether that would be near post for Felix Tully or whether that would be back post for Jake Cohen. I mean, And even in defence, I mean, is stepping through. He maybe got a bit unfortunate with some of the umpires' decisions with the elbows in the back, but
Yeah.
I think differently. But I think, yeah, for me, he's been my man of the match. What about you, Harrison?
Yeah, I think he played very well. I think Felix played very well as well. Got into great positions, like he always does, and worked really hard. But would be dismissed to me to say that Jimmy didn't have a good game. I'd say he's been my man of the match.
So Loughborough boys now coming over to
clap the crowd, and I think we might get a couple of players coming across to us. Josh Greeny's heading our way. Hello, Greeny. How'd you find that?
Yeah, it wasn't a bad performance, you know. We got the 5-3 win, but I think we need to work on seeing the game out. After going 3 goals up, you know, it's all about game management. I think we lacked a little bit, but we did pick it up, and I think, you know, it's a positive win. It gets us going for the rest of the BUCS campaign, and hopefully see us in the semi-final.
Very good, very good. Why weren't you on the score sheet?
I was too busy winning corners, mate.
Exactly. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah. Cheers, Greeny.
Oh, wait. Oh, right.
Welcome back, everybody. What a match that was. Loughborough played brilliantly well. He came up on top with a win of 4-2. It's been an absolute joy to be here. They made us so proud.
Yeah, we're so proud of how the boys played today, especially with them securing their win. Now we're going to speak to our commentators about how they think today's match went.
So, hey guys, so are you surprised? Were you expecting a victory like this?
Well, I mean, yeah, we were expecting a victory. We did both predict. I think I predicted 3-0. Pengers, you predicted.
I predicted 5-3.
So yeah.
Close.
But I think the boys. I thought maybe the boys could have done better a couple of times. Giving away those corners like a bit easily that they capitalised on one chance from, and just a bit of kind of lack of intensity as well at one point, leading to another goal. So I'm sure they'll be disappointed. That's something to work on. But no, great result from the boys.
Yeah, I think they ended really highly. Obviously, to get another 3 points under the belts. Coming back from the 1-0 loss at Notts away last Wednesday, it'd be really good to see if they can bring it into Sunday when they play Birmingham again.
And did you guys have any particular highlights of the match today?
Anytime Ellis Robson had the ball, I mean, did make me a wee bit excited. And Cal Close as well, to be fair, had one moment where able to defend and pick the ball up on the halfway line, and then carry the ball forward and was able to deliver it to Barney. Really, really great play, and shows how we can transition really quickly from defence to attack, which is so crucial going forward. So yeah, and a couple of saves from UV as well, really crucial in that first half. Kept them out and put his head and built momentum for us.
So we just mentioned highlights, so let's have a look at today's highlights.
25. Oh, it's a goal! It's a
Inside is Rich Swan.
This is this on the end. I've known him since primary school. Shot away, and that's a great
Maybe worth his feet a bit back, but
really nice thing to like.
with a very unfortunate. Real good pace as well. Great. Lee in the D.
Defender on the back a lot.
He spins the ball across the
Tagging on the right hand side, passing the halfway line. Again, great energy in here. I can hear UV going.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been LSUTV.
It's been an absolute joy to be presenting tonight, but stay tuned because the women's match is starting very, very soon.
Well,
stopped. It's broken. Don't. We can't hear you. The IEM stopped. We can't hear you. No, can't hear. Can you? We can't hear you in the IEM, but I've got my phone down and I can hear you on that.
I can't hear anything.
It's fine. We can't hear anything. Like, we could hear you nice and clearly. We can't anymore. Okay. Just get going, and we can go hi, welcome, and then we can go straight into commentary if you want. Yeah. You have to. We can't hear you though, Hannah. So you're gonna have to give me a countdown, and then you're gonna have to say when I'm going into commentary, because we can't hear a thing.
Hello and welcome to LSUTV. We're here at the waterbase pitch on Loughborough campus. It's a very cold evening. The weather seems to be like the rain's holding out, so hopefully it won't be too wet. If you caught us earlier, you'll see that Loughborough have been playing Birmingham all day. The men's game was just before this one, and luckily Loughborough came through with a 4-2 win. Bethan, how was that game? How will this game be? What are your thoughts?
It was a very exciting game. The Midlands derby is always the one, and for the women, it's going to be even more exciting. It's our varsity match, and you know it's a really tense game. It's a really tight game, and it's a really great battle on the field. Interestingly, these two teams played against each other on Saturday. It was a 1-1 draw, and it was a very tight game, a game of attrition, as one person said to me. So we're expecting both teams to give it all out there on the pitch and to prove that they are the better team. It's going to be great.
There's a lot riding on this game. There's a big rivalry between Loughborough and Birmingham, so a lot to look out for. And we've got our two lovely commentators with us today, which is Bethan and Liv, which will be documenting the game for you.
So I am going to scoot over there and enjoy the game.
I believe the teams are just getting ready to begin. Let's hope that the rain holds off for them. We're just getting ready. The girls are just warming up. And then we're going to be heading over to our commentators now.
So, I'm joined by the lovely Olivia Smurden, ladies' twos player, top goal scorer when she's not broken a foot. How are you feeling, Liv?
Wow, what an introduction, Bethan. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for this one. Birmingham against Loughborough is always a great contest, and today's match shows that, with the men's twos drawing 5-5, women's twos 4-3 to Brum, and then the men's ones winning 4-2. So right now it's all level pegging, so winner takes all in this game, so I can't wait to see what happens. But yeah, just pushing back now. Anna Gavatas, let's go.
And Loughborough started well, transferring around the back. Nice fast start. Lorna McKenzie on the ball there. Out to, I'm not sure because I haven't got my contact lenses in. Who's that, Liv?
That's Pippi Sporforth. Great player, another one of our young freshers. We've been very lucky this year with our freshers. We've made some incredible signings, bringing in some new talent. So yeah, expect to see some new faces, Bethan. It's been a while since you were playing out here.
Yes, it has been. I took a year off last year, and then this year I'm sort of taking a half year off. But no, it's been great to see the team playing so well. They've had some great results in Saturday in National League. They play in the Premier League, and they have had some great wins. Like I said, at the weekend it was a 1-1 draw between these two teams. We had two interesting goals, one from Lily Walker from Birmingham. You might know the name. She is a Commonwealth gold medalist. She plays for GB and England, and apparently she had a lovely drive down the middle of the pitch and just slotted it in. And then Loughborough's goal came from a close deflection over the keeper. So we want some good goals today, don't we? We want better goals than that.
Oh yes, we love to see it. We love to see it. Goals galore, please, girls. The last few games have given us that, so please don't disappoint. But yeah, lovely ball into the middle from Rihanna, into Maisie. Loughborough looking a bit threatening, but snuffed out by Birmingham defence. Very tidy there.
Look at that work rate from Anna Gabitas.
Oh, you can always trust on good old Gaza to put in the shift. But yeah, actually shout out to Anna Gabitas' mum, Catherine. Happy birthday to you. Congratulations. I hope you're having a lovely day and enjoying your daughter's performance. I hope she puts in a good one for you.
Ball transferred out to Lorna McKenzie. She smacks it in and it just flies into the D and no one gets on the end. We like that. The intensity there, the wanting to go towards the goal and get busy in the D.
Yeah, a bit of a signature Lorna move to attack the space and try find that killer ball through. So I think you can expect to see a few more from Lorna with those, who is our lovely ones captain, along with Beth Alexander. So the two of them today are very talented. So expect to see some great things from them tonight.
Birmingham have the ball into the middle. Oh, did that touch a foot?
I mean, umpires haven't seen it, so I guess it's play on for now, but suspicious.
And out to Kirby Harris, top of the D. She pulls it back.
Very sensible play there from Kirby. Try recycle, put some build phases together, keep possession for Loughborough. Really sensible play there. Round the back.
They're keeping possession well, using that space.
Another one of our youngsters on the ball there, Favour Joubert. Wins it back very tidily. Girls lost her stick. Face not, it's always a feisty contest with Birmingham, no mercy shown either way. So you can expect to see lots more of that as well.
Indeed, indeed. And we maybe even see some cards. Well, hopefully not. But
yeah, I mean, the twos game had a couple, so let's hope it stays clean. We like the competition, but let's keep it clean, girls.
Long corner to Loughborough. McKenzie on the ball. She dribbles.
Lovely ball out wide to Rihanna McDonald-Gay there. Birmingham pick up the ball now, trying to build some possession. Snuffed out very quickly by Rihanna again. Starting very strongly, Rihanna looks very comfortable on the ball. Really good from Loughborough.
Loughborough are keeping possession incredibly well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're incredibly well drilled. Having seen them at training and stuff, they'll be hyped up for this game and their standards will be incredibly high. So they won't want to disappoint their coach Jamie tonight. I know he holds them in very high regard. So lots of pressure on, but the girls good at delivering on these big occasions.
Indeed. Out to Pippi. And transferring it round, using the space into the middle. Look at that.
There's a massive gap there for Faith to exploit. That's really good play from Loughborough, well recognised by Lorna McKenzie.
That was
unlucky. Elmac just a bit behind on that one perhaps, but it'll come. Elmac's always a reliable player. The youngest third year I know, at the age of 19, the good old Scottish international, winning her senior cap recently against Ireland. So expect to see plenty more from her as the game goes on.
Loughborough are definitely showing their attacking intent here, but also jumping back on the defence. There's lots of turnover balls.
Yeah, Millie Giglio looking quite strong there in the middle of the Birmingham captain. Number 34, always one to watch with her. Very talented player, experienced uni player. Yeah, definitely can't underestimate Brum tonight.
Birmingham showing their first bit of attacking pressure. They're working the ball around well. Unfortunately,
Birmingham wanted to go quickly, but the umpire's saying, please take it from the right place. Well, an umpire, you keep them quiet.
Transferring it round.
Birmingham trying to attack out wide on the right flank. Oh, bouncing ball in. Oh. And unfortunately, it's hit a Loughborough foot, so a short corner is awarded. This will be a good test for Marcia LaPlante. She's played in the World Cup, Commonwealth Games for Canada this summer, ironically in Birmingham. And she saves penalty flicks on the regular. This season, she's saved 5 out of 7 flicks, which is a pretty astonishing record to have. So fingers crossed she can help us out of trouble here.
Definitely, and I think Marcia has been a great asset to this team this year. She's come in, she's only here for a year doing a Masters, but she's integrated into the team and she has been that powerful force at the back, leading from the back, as they say.
Yeah, she's our princess in pink tonight. She's one to watch for sure. You'll figure out there's lots of people to watch, so much talent on this pitch, but You know, the girls are just whacking on their PCD kit these days. It's very brutal in that goal, so really important they put that on. You know, safety first, ladies and gentlemen. Right, let's see what Birmingham routine has to offer. Millie Giglio at the top, so we'll see how it goes.
Ball injected in, dragged. And it goes in the goal.
And a goal comes from Millie Giglio. That's a very good drag flick. Thought Marcia almost had that then, stick save, but the drag was just too strong.
Yeah, just bounced up off the stick of Marcia LaPlante there.
Very good effort from her though, no shame in that at all with one hand. But let's see if this puts some fire in the Loughborough bellies. The crowd's ready for it. We're all wanting the Loughborough win, so come on, girls.
Loughborough have transitioned to a back three, and co-captain Beth Alexander has stepped in.
Lovely post up there in the middle pocket from Liv Hamilton, who's actually in the GB senior squad and has an identical twin called Sophie Hamilton, who you might also recognise the name of, who plays for GB. So we're very lucky to have her on our side. Hopefully she can come in now and make a big impact for the girls and change the scoreline for us.
The ball trapped in the corner there. Loughborough pressing hard, trying to keep it in.
Yeah, the girls will definitely be keen to have a response to that goal.
Oh, and it's aerialed over. Picked up in the middle.
Yeah, picked up very nicely by Pippi Sporforth.
Hamilton getting into the mix there.
Bit of a foot race now between Lorna McKenzie and the Birmingham forwards. Lorna coming out on top. Top dog. Yeah, sideline to Birmingham now in a bit of an attacking position, so we'll see what they can come up with. This will test the Loughborough defence. Girls need to be tightly marking now, which they are, which is really good to see. Lorna McKenzie is the spare back there. They've decided to go round the back.
Ellie McKenzie pushing up high.
Yeah, actually, this girl's quite quick, actually. She's one to watch for sure. Here they come. Great save from Marcia, putting it out wide. Unfortunately, it's not nullified the threat of Birmingham. Shot comes.
Too high, bit dangerous that.
Bit dangerous, you know. 16 comes now through Lorna McKenzie. Let's see if the girls can outlet well and try get the play up the back of the pitch. Top end of the crowd again, a bit rowdy next to us. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a great opportunity for Loughborough to reset.
Oh, and a lovely switch of play from Liv Hamilton there to find Beth Alexander. This is some lovely play from Loughborough. A double team for Loughborough. Unfortunately, Birmingham coming out on top on that one, but we love the tenacity of it. Double team hunt impacts. That's what we like to see with our girls hockey up front.
We said it would be physical, and I think from this first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we can tell it's a physical game.
Yeah, a lot of these games come down to who wants it most, especially when it's this tight. So you're going to have to be prepared to see a lot of physicality in this game. The girls aren't going to let it slip away easily, and Brum definitely won't let us have it easy. So we're in for a very good contest tonight.
Birmingham have a sideline. Oh, no, they don't. It's a Loughborough ball.
Yeah, the umpire, deciding that it's a Loughborough ball in the attacking quarter. So let's see if we can make something of this. And we're going around the back. Transferring the side. Beth exploiting some space. Finding Ellen Reid out on the wide flank. Ellen Reid fires in a miracle ball. Oh! Great chance from Kirby Harris, who's not afraid to get on the floor. You can definitely expect to see some more of those deflections from Kirby.
And in that, they win a short corner.
That's brilliant.
We got too excited to even realise.
I know, I was just loving Kirby's deflection far too much to actually realise there's a short corner. So let's see if Loughborough can make something of this. A great opportunity for the girls.
Birmingham taking their time to get ready, putting the knee pads, face masks, everything on.
Yeah, well, like I said, safety first these days. Injuries are a painful, painful game. You don't want to be out at this time of the season, trust me. It's not the best.
I was going to say, is that from personal experience?
Oh, yeah. Don't break your foot, ladies and gentlemen. Rihanna McDonald-Gay at the top. And it goes to the second castle with Pippi. Oh, and unfortunately, Pippi didn't quite connect with that one, but there's more to come. Plenty more time in the game.
This is positive hockey. Birmingham have the 16.
The crowd are getting a bit rowdy now. It's starting to get to that time of the day, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. Birmingham outletting well through their midfield pockets, switching the play nicely down to their right-hand side. Very nice post up from their midfielder. Unfortunately, just coming a bit too high up, so it's a Loughborough free hit inside the Birmingham half.
Linking up down the left flank.
Loughborough winning the ball back nicely there. Right, let's go, girls, come on. There goes Liv Hamilton, unfortunately cut out very nicely from a Birmingham defender. Nice idea from Birmingham, it wasn't quite coming off. I don't think they're quite on the same page. What do you think, Bethan?
I don't think they were. I think that could have been a really good bit of play, but unfortunately it just didn't pay off. But
oh, lovely bit of hands there from Beth Alexander. Unlucky not to draw the foul. She loves a good stick skill, does Beth. Very tidy player, very tidy.
Look at that.
Well, one to watch. Added to the list, ladies and gentlemen. She actually went to the Junior World Cup, but unfortunately didn't quite have the stent that she wanted as she broke her hand second game in. But one of our captains tonight, so obviously a clear threat for Loughborough.
Loughborough definitely have the attacking edge. They're pushing forward. They spent the majority of this half in Birmingham's side of the pitch. But it's just not, the connections just aren't there. The ball gets straight into the D. That was unlucky.
Yeah, it's just that final pass in. They're dominating possession quite a lot in this first quarter, so it'd be really nice to see if it, the whole jigsaw finally come together. So definitely can expect some goals from Loughborough.
Birmingham try and break there, but it is carefully swept up by Mackenzie. And they're attacking again. Maddie Goodman has the ball and she dribbles into the D. Tries to get a short corner, stick it on her foot, but it doesn't
got a bit
pay
overexcited there, Bethan. I thought that was the one.
Did you?
You can always count on Maddie Goodman to deliver on these big games. Birmingham secure possession in their own half, looking to go around the back now, try build some phases of play. They found a lovely pass out wide to their winger. She's very quick. In she comes, ball's delivered, it's a bit bouncy. Marcia deals with it. Unfortunately finds a Birmingham player in the D. Try and find some space to shoot. Oh, and it just goes wide of the left post. Very good touch from a Loughborough defender there. Now we reset for a 16. Loughborough tried to build some more phase play and hopefully find themselves up at the other end of the pitch.
And the crowd have started singing behind us. Lorna McKenzie aerials it.
That's a lovely chuck from Lorna. You know, that girl's got some legs on her aerials, I must say. Here come Birmingham now, entering the left guard position of the D, driving to the baseline, finding the spin, but that's absolutely cut out by Beth and Lorna. Very tidy defending there together, girls, well done. Long corner for Birmingham now. Spreading it out wide to the right-hand side, trying to find some pockets of space to play into. That's a lovely pick there.
That's why she plays for England.
That's our Liv Hamilton.
And Maddie Goodman's got the ball and she is pacing it down the pitch, running it from her own half. Oh, and luckily just lost it there.
That's exactly who Loughborough want to get on the ball. She's one of our quickest girls, known for her brilliant 16 pitch length times. So they'll definitely be trying to find her on the counter-attacks to try put some pressure on those Birmingham defenders for sure. But here come Birmingham, finding some good 3D skill. Ellen Reid coming in and Lorna. Unfortunately conceding the foul.
Birmingham have the ball on the outside of our D. They move it round, back out to the defenders. Try to find some space. It goes back round again, out wide. Loughborough pressuring them well, not allowing them to get in the D, and it goes back out again.
The rest of the women's hockey club are here in loud voice tonight, singing some well-known Loughborough chants, hopefully trying to get the girls fired up, try and get this comeback goal, and get ourselves back into this game. But at 1-0, this early on, who knows what could happen? We're still in the first quarter.
The ball just fizzing off the back line there for a Loughborough hit out once again.
And another great aerial from Lorna McKenzie, finding Maisie Riley. The Birmingham girls not giving her enough space and time to deal with that, so Loughborough ball it is. But look how much yardage we've gained just from that one chat. It's brilliant. Up onto the halfway line. Well done, Lorna and Maisie. Lovely disguised pass from Ellen Reid. Unfortunately not finding a player, but you can expect to see more killer balls from her, as I hear that's one of her signature moves.
And that is quarter time. That flew by, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It's been great. It's been very cagey, as we expect. Unfortunately, to go a goal down, but no doubt Jamie will have some words to say and get some fire in these girls' bellies. The Birmingham boys behind us are very excited, so come on, girls, let's try to keep them quiet.
I think it was quite a positive half for Loughborough, though. They were attacking well. They spent a lot of time in the opposition's half, and actually it was just that one goal sort of on the break, the short corner given away, and it was a very unfortunate goal to let in. They've definitely got a chance to bounce back. Like, it's looking positive, they're building well, and I think the rest of this match is going to be a thriller.
Yeah, for sure. The talent in the Loughborough Ones team cannot be underestimated. I mean, arguably that goal came against the run of time, the run of play, but there's plenty of time left in this game, and the girls have just got to pull themselves together a bit, collect their thoughts, and go out with the mission that they've got. They trust their processes. They'll come back into this. You can't underestimate these girls. No doubt they'll bring something special in the next 3 quarters.
Yeah, and it's been a very exciting day. They want to be on. They want to be on that good side of the Birmingham score sheet, like the teams before them.
Oh, for sure. Like, this is a day that everyone remembers, you know, whether you're final year, second year, this is your fresher game. You remember these days with the big kind of varsity style matches. You don't want to lose at home to Birmingham. You don't want to lose at home full stop, especially when the crowds are out in full force tonight. So the girls definitely won't be lying down. So yeah, you can expect big things from them in this quarter. And as they come back on this pitch now, they're coming out first. So that's a statement of intent, if you ask me. So yeah, let's see what these girls have to go. Gaz getting the ball. She's ready for it. She's up for it. Scored an absolute screamer recently against Nottingham Trent. So come on, Gazza, give us some more top bins, please.
And the umpire blows a whistle, and the second quarter is underway. Out to Beth Alexander from Liv Hamilton. Slotted into the midfield, and Birmingham have turned it over.
Some interesting shots coming from the Birmingham men behind us.
A great interception there by Beth Alexander. Just trying to work the ball back.
Lovely tackling technique there from both players, going low and strong. Liv Hamilton taking quite a devastating run through the middle of Birmingham's play. Unfortunately, just losing it a bit at the end. But it's one back there by Maisie Riley, so who knows, girls. Unfortunately, Birmingham won that one back. Just dribbling, just backing herself across her own D. Some nerve-wracking hockey there for the Birmingham goalie, I'm sure. And she throws a lovely aerial, unfortunately just out of reach of Beth Alexander, and finds her forward up front. Birmingham now looking quite dangerous on the attack, but snuffed out by Ellen Reid. Very tidy defending from our Irish fullback. Loughborough now in possession for a 16.
What a pass by Ellie McKenzie. Just unfortunately no one there to jump onto it. But it's those sort of link-up plays that make this team, you know, when they connect, and they train so hard together. So yeah, they just need to build and build and build on that.
Yeah, those connections in hockey can't be underestimated. Like, they come from, you know, it takes a long time to build them, but once they're there, they really are quite punishing. So Ellie McKenzie looking for that first time passes definitely an insight into what we can see later on, but I'm sure next time she'll find someone to get on the end of it. Loughborough ball again, coming from 16 now. Ellen Reid taking this one. Lorna McKenzie coming back, creating an angle for the defence. Birmingham putting a bit of pressure on, but Ellen finds a lovely pocket play there to Emma Uprichard, one of our very talented freshers. Irish women to Irish women. Oh, and that's a brilliant post up from Ellie McKenzie, and here she goes. Now she's off and running. Finds Beth Alexander out wide on the right. Beth looking to try link up with Gaza. Cut out by a Birmingham player, but it's still Loughborough ball. Loughborough just collecting the ball, ready for the sideline now. That's a very good post up. Unfortunately, snuffed out again. And Birmingham have turned, and here they come on the counter. Here comes.
Birmingham work it towards the Loughborough D.
Looking to find a top D Birmingham player, but Liv Hamilton is there to nullify that threat. Ooh, umpire's not happy with that tackle.
Someone with a green card off to the sin bin over there on the sideline.
Yeah, Birmingham player off for a couple of minutes, take a breather, take a cool down. Umpire's not happy with that challenge. I must say it was a rather loud stick tackle, so quite hard to get away with. Another great aerial there from Lorna McKenzie finding Liv Hamilton, who finds Maddie Goodman. Another foul just outside the D now, around the 5-metre dash. Maddie Goodman stepping off, deciding she's more of a threat in the D than outside. Good call, Maddie. And here we go with Pippi. Umpire not happy with that one as well. Might be starting to get a little bit feisty now.
It is now. Birmingham have to be careful or they'll get another one sent off the pitch. So, you know, Loughborough's already got a player advantage and they'll be hoping to take advantage of that. But, you know, Birmingham won't want to lose any more players.
No, they won't want to go any more men down, but also they won't be wanting to give out that 1-0. So they can expect some tight defending in this. That's a great switch of play there. Lovely ball speed coming from Liv Hamilton. Unfortunately, just a bit of a miscontrol, but girls, we go again.
Yes, we do.
Lovely bit of screenplay there from Millie Giglio. Looking for that lovely transfer around, but unfortunately just missed their final one. Birmingham looking quite dangerous in that outlet, but yet to quite materialise around the back for that one, unfortunately. Here come Loughborough now, let's see what they can do.
Just taking their time to reset, move the ball up the pitch.
Yeah, in these moments it's quite important and quite key to be patient with it. Oh, that's a brilliant pass there from Ellen Reid back in the defence, finding one of our forwards. And unfortunately, here comes Birmingham again. Very strong carry in the middle, changing the direction of play.
Birmingham work it down at the wing, but can't quite get a hold on that.
Yeah, unfortunately, just a bit of a stretch for that Birmingham player. Putting one hand to it, it's always a bit of a hard one to control, so she would have done very well to get that. But Loughborough get the possession again, and let's see what we can do. Round the back, Loughborough go again through Ellen Reid. Finding Pippi out wide. Pippi finding Liv in the pocket. Unfortunately, Millie Giglio is putting a bit too much pressure on Liv. Birmingham win the ball back. Oh, and a good reverse stick shot, unfortunately just a bit off target.
Birmingham have come out firing in this quarter, haven't they?
Oh yes, definitely. They're definitely looking for their second goal. You know, we always say you're at your most vulnerable at 1-0 because you know it's not a big enough lead, is it?
Nope.
And to be honest, against Loughborough, you might want to be 2 or 3-0 up because you never know with these girls with their talent. Here Loughborough come now. Maddie Goodman trying to link up with Anna Gabatas. Birmingham unfortunately winning the ball back.
Lots of space in the middle there, but well won back by Pippi, and Becca Malian is on the ball.
Welcome to the game, Becca. Let's go.
Birmingham again, pushing hard, turning over the ball again and winning the foul.
Loughborough organising their press now. Liv Hamilton giving some great comms there to our number 16, Lauren Martin.
Working it round into the Loughborough 23.
That's a great pick from Lorna McKenzie, one-handed on her reverse. That's a strong left hand. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite link up with Becca, but it will next time, no doubt, no doubt. Birmingham win possession there on the sideline in the Loughborough half. Playing it around the back, trying to switch the attack.
Loughborough pressing well, forcing them to transfer wide. Birmingham send it into the middle and work it towards the D.
Some loud noise with that tackle, I must say, but halted the Birmingham attack for sure. Umpire asking the player to take it back to the spot where the foul happened. Slows it down a bit, breaks a bit of their momentum. Loughborough won't be too disappointed with that. And here they come, attacking down the right. That's a lovely tackle there from Maddie Goodman. Great in attack and defence. What can I say, Maddie Goodman, well done. As she takes a breather for now, bringing on Ellie McKenzie. Let's go, Elmac. Lovely bit of pocket play there from Faith, passing it back to Lorna. Finding Rihanna out wide, who finds Liv Hamilton.
Birmingham turn it over and drive it towards the Loughborough D, moving it around, pop it in. Oh, and that hits a foot, and Loughborough can move up the pitch. Oh, and the umpire's called it back because he wants it to go from where it happened.
Yes, this umpire seems to like to know where his spot is and play only from that spot. So I think we can expect to see a bit more of the umpire, you know, commanding the pitch, which is what we like to see.
Yeah.
Loughborough trying to outlet, cut out by Birmingham. Again, Millie Giglio, who's been a massive presence tonight on the Birmingham side. So if we can try play around her, that would be brilliant. But she seems to be everywhere at the moment. Birmingham losing possession out wide. Loughborough taking the ball now.
Birmingham pressing very high, but it's no worry for Lorna McKenzie.
Unfortunately, just scuffing the hit there, but we like the intent. We like the intent. And a good save from Marcia there. The Birmingham crowd aren't too happy with that one, as it was padded onto a Birmingham attacker. But the umpires are going to communicate now and decide what the outcome is. I think the Birmingham men behind us are quite sure what they think, but the umpires have decided it's a long corner. Long ball trying to play through, finds a Birmingham player. Loughborough ball now, it's the Birmingham girls trying to get back to set up their press. Maddie Goodman out wide, showing some 3D skill there, very nice. Oh, sorry, forgive me, Kirby Harris.
They've got the same colour stick, understandable.
Yeah, similar stick. That's what I'll put it down to. Umpire not liking that tackle from Lorna McKenzie, unfortunately, and has awarded a Birmingham penalty corner. Lorna, I think, disagrees.
I'll be interested to see what Birmingham do here. They went for a straight flick last time, and I'm quite lucky how it pulled off. Will they go for the same one again, do you think?
I mean, if it was me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, we'll see. It was quite a punishing corner last time, so hopefully the Loughborough PCD can put in a great save this time. But yeah, no, Millie Giglio actually I don't think is on the pitch at the moment, so they might have a second flicker.
It's MC Smurds on the mic. That was a well-defended corner from Loughborough, stopping that straight strike. But Birmingham have the long corner. Back round. Ellie McKenzie putting pressure on the ball there, forcing them back round again.
Birmingham keeping possession quite well here under some high pressure from Loughborough. Finding possession now in the Loughborough quarter. Anna Gabatas winning the ball back, finds herself in her own D. Unfortunately, the ball hasn't quite gone off. Oh, umpire deciding it has come off a Loughborough player, so it's now a long corner to Birmingham.
They take it quickly. Driving round, trying to force it into the Loughborough D, but plenty of bodies there to protect the circle. Birmingham will be wanting to make the most of this long corner. They've had several in a row now.
Umpire just having a quick word there in the D. We said it would be a feisty competition. It's starting to show now. Birmingham sending it backwards now to the halfway. Trying to find some link up further, higher up the pitch.
Bobbly ball just nipping off Rihanna's stick there. Another long corner to Birmingham.
Ellie Mack and Pippi Sporforth putting in a good shift there, protecting RD. Line to goal, we love to see it. That's a very brave block from Lorna McKenzie. Well done, you. Great job, and it's won as a free hit. Oh, doesn't look like anyone quite fancies this free hit. Oh, here she comes, Lorna, from the back. Oh, no.
Hello.
No, false alarm, ladies and gentlemen. False alarm.
Oh, Beth's taking it. There we go. Beth Alexander on the board. Oh, out to Rihanna.
I love the coordination from Rihanna's shoes to her stick. Very tidy. Umpire saying it hit Rihanna's foot, so he's giving a Birmingham ball inside our half.
Commentator's curse then. You were talking about her shoes.
I know, the kiss of death. And the ball goes off now for a Loughborough sideline. Not long now till half time. The girls will definitely be wanting to put something on the score sheet before then. Beth Alexander with some lovely quick hands, trying to find Emma up Richard in the middle. Umpire decides it's a foul, brings it back for some Loughborough possession.
That's exactly what Loughborough need.
Yeah, Loughborough will be keen to try keep some possession now and try get higher up the pitch. As it comes back now to Ellen Reid, finding Rihanna out wide on the right. Rihanna trying to link up and find Pippi. Bit of some scrappy play in there, but Loughborough come out on top. Liv Hamilton now with the ball. Finding Maisie Riley, who decides to come back, find Ellen Reid. Build some phases of play now. Liv again in the pocket. Just come out wide now to Beth. Beth trying to spread it out wide, finding Maddie Goodman.
Using that speed to run down the line. She's worked it well. And it's a Loughborough long corner. Beth Alexander's got the ball on the line. She pulls it back out. Liv Hamilton. Out to Ellen Reid. Rihanna. And it just misses the mark.
Yeah, unfortunately just missing that connection there, but it'll come, plenty of time left. as Birmingham set up now for their 16. Loughborough setting up their press very quickly. Ellie McKenzie trying to put some pressure on that ball. Here he goes, the Loughborough girls try to squeeze that player, put some pressure on, manage their time. Birmingham playing some nice interplay there. Oh, Ellie McKenzie nearly with the steal.
Birmingham make their way out of the pocket, force back in there.
It's a lovely first time pass there from Birmingham midfielder, trying to find her outside flank. As they win the free hit, now they start to push a bit further up the pitch. Some good communication there from Loughborough, sorting out their marking. Very good signs. Coach Jamie would be happy with that. And there goes the half-time whistle. Loughborough girls jogging off with some intent, as did Birmingham. We're in for an amazing second half.
Hello and welcome to the second episode of In the Dugout. I'm here at the Loughborough waterbase hockey pitches and I'll be speaking to our Loughborough hockey girls.
My name's Lorna McKenzie, I'm 21.
I'm Ellie, I'm 19.
My name's Marcel Plant, I'm a goalkeeper here at Loughborough and I'm 25 years old from Canada and I play for Team Canada.
So we're here at the hockey pitches today. How did you get into hockey?
My mum played hockey and then took me and my brother when we were younger and I've just played ever since.
I'm the same, my whole family played hockey and I just started when I was at primary school.
I started playing ice hockey when I was a kid because that's obviously a popular sport in Canada. And in high school, my school had a field hockey team, and so I thought it'd be fun to join. And then when I was in university, I was recruited to play ice hockey, and the field hockey team needed a goalie, so I made the switch over.
Amazing. So what's it like being able to play hockey for Loughborough?
It's pretty fun, honestly. It's like a cool experience to play abroad, obviously. And then, I mean, the hockey's quite good, and it's fun to play 2 games a week, 2 different leagues. It's kind of, they bring different challenges, which is kind of cool.
I'd say it's quite a privilege, like the sporting prowess that Loughborough has, like winning BUCS for, I think it's like 42 years or something now. It's quite an honour.
Yeah, I agree. We love putting on the strip every week and going out and putting in a performance.
So obviously it's quite known that being in Loughborough, being able to wear the African violet is quite a big thing. What's your favourite memory, would you say, being able to wear the African violet?
Probably last year when we played Notts in BUCS in the first round, we won 4-3 and it was under the lights. It was just a really good game.
Mine was probably the varsity against Brum in my first year. It was just a great day, the atmosphere was unbelievable.
Amazing, and you guys have got a big match against Birmingham coming up. Could you tell me a bit about the rivalry, why it is, what's it about?
We just don't like each other, really. I think it's the best way to put it. It's always a really competitive game, and hopefully there'll be a massive crowd down to make it a really good environment.
Yeah, I think it's going to be my biggest game this year as of yet, and probably for the rest of the season. It's quite a must-win for us, so it's always fun playing them at home as well. Yeah, good day.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been here for 2 months, but I could tell that it's a pretty big rivalry.
Yeah.
Pretty excited, to be honest. I think we're 2 pretty evenly matched teams, so it should be intense. I think there's going to be a lot of people watching, too, so lots of loud crowds, I think, and yeah, it should be fun.
So like you said, it's a really big match. How are you guys going to prepare yourselves for it?
So usually I show up to a game like 2 hours in advance, watch the Chews play before. Got to cheer them on, you know.
Yeah.
And then about 30 minutes before the game, do my dynamic warm-up, do a hand-eye warm-up. I get some music on, you know, get pumped up.
Any particular song?
Not really. Like I'm pretty easygoing when it comes to music.
Okay.
And then get on the pitch.
I'm probably going to prepare the same as normal. We'll train on the Monday, and then we'll probably have like a pasta party or something on the Tuesday. And then our women's twos and our men's twos and our men's ones will play before us, so we'll probably be down at the pitch for most of the day cheering on them, and then our game's the last of the day.
Yeah, well, Lorna said.
Well, Well, I mean, what a first half. It's turning out to be a really exciting game so far. I mean, the atmosphere is great. We've got a great crowd forming and, yeah, they're really loving it. So I'm going to turn to Bethan for her thoughts. I mean, unfortunately, Loughborough are 1-0 down at the moment. What do you think they need to do in the second half to, you know, get the score up?
Well, I think Loughborough really went out with intent. We saw them attacking hard, attacking high, and they actually got into Birmingham's D quite a lot. But after Birmingham scored, it was sort of against the run of play, but you know, you saw that intensity drop a bit, and it got a bit scrappy as well. We saw the card, but I say they just need to play their hockey. They know they're still in this.
Yeah.
They need to ramp up that intensity again, and just you know, keep playing, keep going, hitting them connections, and it's coming, it's building. We can see.
Well, it looks like the second half's beginning, so I'm going to take you back to our commentators, Bethan and Liv, for the second half.
Both teams now back onto the pitch, ready for the second half. And it's underway, the umpire blows his whistle and Birmingham get us going.
Yeah, we're in for a great second half here. Only scores 1-0. Plenty of more hockey to be played, so buckle your seatbelts, guys. We're in for an interesting ride. Bethan enjoying my commentary probably a bit too much.
Birmingham smack the ball in on the reverse.
Loughborough clearing it out wide very tidily, trying to reset their defence now. Winning the ball back now nicely. Ooh, bit of a loose pass, but Kirby Harris picks that up. Birmingham winning it back very quickly. Trying to attack out wide now, down the right. Birmingham looking to drill one across, but unfortunately just catches the top of the ball, so it bounces up a bit. Loughborough 16.
Birmingham started strongly, trying to assert their dominance on this match.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they'll be keen to try get another one on the scoreboard. They won't feel safe or comfortable at 1-0, so they'll definitely come out with some intent in this second half.
But it's Loughborough on the ball right now. Liv Hamilton working it round. Drawing in a foul from Birmingham and getting a free hit.
Lorna McKenzie now again on the ball. Quick shout out to her grandparents, who I believe are watching tonight. Good evening, Lorna's grandparents. I'm glad you're with us. Loughborough finding Lauren Martin up top. A good tackle coming in there from Birmingham, but Loughborough finding it again. Oh. Ooh, bit of a controversial call there from the umpire. Lauren Martin grabbing her knee, perhaps upper thigh, suggesting that perhaps that was a bit above the height restriction, but no, the umpire's giving it to Birmingham, so off we go again, Birmingham possession.
They take it quick, but Rihanna gets her stick in. That's not...
I think that's...
Who's that?
That's Faith.
That's Faith. Faith gets her stick in there. Ball worked into the D.
Umpire deciding he's not happy. That was a back stick from Loughborough. So Birmingham possession again from the top. Good pressure though from Loughborough, winning the ball back that quickly. Let's see if we can do it again. Maddie Goodman putting some pressure on their centre-backs now. Centre-backs doing quite well for Birmingham and trying to get out. Finding a foot. Birmingham progress a bit further up, metre by metre. Birmingham posting up nicely in that pocket and finding a transfer out wide to the other side. There's a bit of space now here for Birmingham if they can use it. A strong carry there from Birmingham, unfortunately just quite losing control of the ball. Picked up nicely there.
What a first touch from Maddie Goodman there.
Here we go, girls.
Running it into the D.
And that's
great
a
tackle
pick
from Birmingham. Working it out.
Yeah, that's a brilliant pick. Very hard there sometimes not to lean in or put an elbow on the player, but that was a very clean pick. Not a lot Maddie Goodman can do about that.
Birmingham have the ball inside their half. Working it round. Pulling it out wide.
Oh, Kirby Harris finding the turf again. We love to see it.
The commitment in that.
Yeah, cannot be doubted for a second. We'd love to see a diving deflection, please, Kirby. Loughborough winning the ball back now in their own half. Sending it around the back now through Lorna McKenzie. Finding Ellen Reid. Plays it into the middle now, finding Laura Martin. Unfortunately, Birmingham just got hold of that possession there. That's a great block there from Faith. Oh, unfortunately, the umpire's not quite happy with that. So it's a Birmingham ball in the Loughborough half now. Very high Birmingham forward trying to hassle Marcia. Oh,
that was a bit of a high ball. Loughborough player on the ground.
I believe that's Becca. She's a bit of a trooper, so hopefully she'll wear it and carry on. But fingers crossed for her, it's nothing serious. She's a great gal, and also she contributes a lot to Hockey Club, coaching our ladies threes, who I'm sure will love a shout out tonight. So threes away today at Manchester Met. So I believe they won, but to be confirmed. But my understanding is that they did. So well done, ladies. Becca walking off like a trooper, getting a very good round of applause from the crowd. Respect, respect, respect. Quote. And now we're back into play. Everyone getting ready to position and Loughborough ball in their own half.
Lorna McKenzie on the ball. Will we be seeing another aerial?
Not this time. Just mixing it up, keeping them on their toes.
Maisie Riley with the ball.
Birmingham winning back possession nicely. Maddie Goodman putting some pressure on and she wins the ball. She's attacking now. I thought she had an umpire whistle. To be honest, I thought I did as well, but didn't quite connect with her strike. She wasn't quite sure if it was play on or not. Anyways, Birmingham come now. Passing ball, linking up nice with their mids and half-backs. Cut out nicely there by Ellen Reid, but unfortunately just mixing with some players.
Another card for Birmingham.
Yeah, umpire not quite happy there with 34, which I believe is Millie Giglier. She's going to have a quick breather on the bench now. Another card.
Will Loughborough take advantage of having an extra player on the pitch?
Let's hope so.
They have the ball in their 23. Ellen Reid on the ball. Out to Lorna. Faith Dubert.
Oh, she's done very well there to get a turn. Lots of pressure on her. Finding Maisie Riley, who comes out to Beth. Oh, that's a lovely bit of movement.
Play. Well kept in there by Maisie Riley. Out to Ellie McKenzie, who gets into the Birmingham D. She shoots. Oh.
And that's a great ball across there from Ellie McKenzie. Unfortunately, no one quite on the end of it that time, but if that's not a warning shot for Birmingham, I don't know what quite is.
That was some great link-up play there from Loughborough, working the ball from their own 23 up into Birmingham's attacking circle.
Yeah, I can imagine Birmingham now starting to feel a bit of pressure now from Loughborough as they turn through the gears. Birmingham finding a player out wide now, unfortunately just a bit of a mistrap. And it's back in Loughborough possession. Rihanna finding Lorna, who finds Ellen at the back. Lorna again now, heads up, trying to find someone. Finds Ellen out wide. Ellen linking up very nicely with Anna Gabatas. Unfortunately, just slips under Anna Gabatas' stick, but more to come, more to come.
Loughborough have ramped it up since the green card. They are very much aware of how much these next minute or so means to them and the opportunity they have. They are pressing hard, they're attacking hard.
Yeah, some really positive play from Loughborough, starting to look quite dangerous now, so hopefully they can capitalise on this pressure now in the third quarter before heading into the final one. They'll be keen to score before that. Maisie Riley there cutting out the ball, Birmingham free hit. Birmingham finding a central player. Oh, there comes Millie Giglio back onto the pitch, securing the ball nicely and passing it back to her centre back. Loughborough not happy with the height of that pass. Umpire decides it was a shin pad. So it's a Birmingham ball, but umpire again is not happy from where it's been taken, so he's called them back.
We've seen lots of aerials today, Liv. We love an aerial, don't we?
Oh yes, I do love an aerial. Unfortunately, not one of my fortes. Normally the person gets on the end of one, hopefully. Some good pressure there from Kirby Harris, trying to manage the time. And Gabatas, unfortunately, just coming in a bit too strong there, but we love the intent, Gaz. Birmingham passing back round now. Trying to make the Loughborough forwards work hard, do some shuttles across the pitch. They're being quite patient now. They're playing some quite nice hockey. Well cut out by Maisie Riley. Unfortunately, just can't quite get on the end of her own ball.
And that's a penalty corner for Birmingham. Tackle outside the D.
Yeah, umpire just saying it's just a bit of an elbow there. Bit harsh, but, you know, umpire's rules.
Let's see what Birmingham have up their sleeve as the Loughborough players retreat to halfway.
Yeah, Millie Giglio now back on the pitch, so wonder if we can expect another drag flip from her as her first one went in. We'll see, but PCD last time was quite strong from Loughborough, so hopefully we can put in another good shift with that and try and nullify this threat from Birmingham. Girls lining up now on the halfway line, getting ready to do their big sprint back.
Birmingham taking their time to decide what they're doing. Does that mean we're going to see something interesting? We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see Millie Giglio again at the top. Loughborough crowd trying to do their part to encourage the girls in defence.
Birmingham eject. And
umpire saying one of the Loughborough defenders broke the line early, sending them to halfway line. I believe that is Pippi.
She got a bit too overexcited.
Yeah, don't worry, Pippi. We love the intent.
Birmingham eject again and is flicked.
Good save from Marcia.
But it hits a Loughborough defender and it's another short for Birmingham.
Yeah, really good from Marcia there. Unfortunately, just finding a foot. Birmingham go again now with another penalty corner. Decided their routine quite quickly this time. Don't think they get much time to decide when it's a retake, so
no,
we'll see what they come up with.
They eject.
Umpire's not happy again. Saying
player breaking into the circle, so they are sent back to the halfway line.
Yeah, so if an attacking player breaks the circle during a short corner too soon, the injector gets sent back. So their number one injector's just been sent back to halfway, bringing in a different injector this time. And here they go through another flick. Good save there by Marcia, finding the stick. And it's the Birmingham long corner. Birmingham looking to go quickly, finding some space there. Well sniffed out by Loughborough. And here come Loughborough through Liv Hamilton out wide. Some lovely quick hands there. Liv trying to reconnect, finds Emma up Richards, who's connecting with Lorna through the back. Really good build phase of hockey there from Loughborough, allowing some of their players to get higher at the pitch.
Kirby Harris in the D for Loughborough. She pulls it across. Oh! Maddie Goodman just couldn't get on the end of that. But what a play from Loughborough.
Yeah, great effort there from Maddie Goodman. And a brilliant ball across there from Kirby Harris. Another warning shot fired from Loughborough.
Birmingham now on the attack. Countering, but it's intercepted by Emma Up-Richard.
Yeah, brilliant interception from Emma. One of our very talented young freshers, all the way from Ireland. Yeah, she's one to watch for sure. Ireland under-16s and under-18s, playing in the 8 Nations in Spain in July. She's a real talent, so keep an eye on her, ladies and gentlemen.
Pippi's ball fourth. With the ball, she dribbles. It's on the Birmingham feet. No. Oh no, the umpire's aside. It's a Birmingham ball. Birmingham have a chance to reset, regroup.
Liv Hamilton putting some pressure on that receipt. But a very nice pass out from Birmingham. Finding some space out wide now, coming down the right. Kirby putting some pressure on and well cut out there.
Ellen Reid with the interception there. Birmingham with the sideline inside the Loughborough half. Push it into the middle. They dribble in to the D. Working it round. That's a good play from Birmingham. It's in front of goal.
Yeah, that was a very strong carry from that Birmingham player. It's looking a bit threatening now, Birmingham. But Loughborough nullifying that threat once again. And it's a Loughborough 16 coming out wide now to Beth Alexander. Oh, some lovely stick skills there from Beth, finding some space and some joy down the middle. Coming out now to Emma Up-Richard again, who finds Ellen Reid.
Good work in the pockets there by Loughborough, using the space.
And that's a lovely ball through to Faith, who's managed to turn, which is a great turn. Put some pressure on now, and here we come through Emma Up-Richard.
Picked up behind by Liv Hamilton. She's got the ball, she's dribbling towards the D, into the middle. Faith's got the ball. But it's overturned by Birmingham, and Loughborough need to work their way back.
Yeah, good there from Beth, just slowing down the Birmingham attack, winning. Unfortunately, turning over the ball to Birmingham, but slowing it down, that's what we like. Break their momentum a bit, allow the Loughborough team to set up nice and early. Some good communication there from Anna Galbatas and Maddie Goodman.
Good, moving the ball. But the pressure there, what a pick. Pippi's got the ball, she's running it down the right wing. Fortunately, the umpire gives it to Birmingham. And they take it quickly.
Oh, good well turnover there. Some hard work put in from Lauren Martin. As Loughborough win the sideline in their own half now. Not long now of this quarter, a couple minutes. Loughborough really wants to try put some pressure on Birmingham and try get this goal. Come now through Liv Hamilton, strong carry. Birmingham getting a stick or two in there, but she keeps the ball. Oh, and she finds Ellie McKenzie. Unfortunately, Birmingham turned the ball over again. And here come Birmingham now down the right. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle from Beth Alexander. Oh, and she tries to cut out that player drawing the foul. Some very good half-back play there from Beth.
Beth is having a really good game. She's shown just why she is captain. She's making those tackles, those interceptions, and pushing hard for the team.
Yeah, she's a very solid player for Loughborough. I mean, she's been out recently with a bit of a, I think, quad strain, but it's great to have her back, and Loughborough will be really pleased that she's back for this one and putting in such a good performance tonight. And there we go with Pippi Sporforth putting in some great hands there, some quick stick skills, winning the foul. And here it comes through Loughborough around the back, finding Rihanna McDonald-Gay, who actually, interestingly, won the 100 this summer, as you do, eh?
Just casually, alongside her hockey career. She's also playing cricket.
I know, who'd have thought it? You have time for both.
Spent some time abroad as well, playing cricket, missing out on the hockey season.
Why not, hey, if you can.
If you got it, flaunt it.
Exactly, and here come Birmingham again. That's a lovely tackle from Maddie Goodman. As she shows some 3D flair here. Winning the sideline. And here comes Beth Alexander, looking to go quick now. Drilling it into the Birmingham D, but unfortunately a bit high, and it's also quarter time. As we head into the final quarter, still 1-0 to Birmingham.
It's been a very tight game, hasn't it, Liv?
Yeah, it's been quite cagey, but, you know, lots of warning shots fired at both ends. I think could go either way now, but final quarter. we're expecting Loughborough to come out full force now, and they'll definitely won't want it to be a 1-0 thriller. So can expect a lot in this final quarter. It often comes down to who wants it the most, and having been with the girls, I know that they want it a lot. So credit to Birmingham, they can come out just as much, which, to be fair, they come out with a lot of intent tonight. So we'll see how it goes, but expecting a lot in this final quarter now.
Yeah, after the first 10 minutes of the game, Birmingham seemed to switch on. They got their goal, and yeah, they have pushed hard since then. But, you know, we saw there in that last quarter that Loughborough seemed to flick a switch. Birmingham got the cards, they got sent off, and they went to play it down. And Loughborough fought back and had a few opportunities in front of goal, but just the connections weren't quite there.
Yeah, it'd be good to see Loughborough win a couple more penalty corners, try put a bit more pressure on, and have a real shot at goals. I feel like there hasn't been quite a clear-cut chance for Loughborough as of yet, so it'd be really nice to try and get that in this final quarter and really try and get on the score sheet to start with, and then come on, girls, let's try and get this win, please.
Both teams, I'm sure, will be coming out with a 0-0 mindset. No one is winning, no one is losing.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaches will having some very strong words right now. But yeah, here come Loughborough now. Marcia walking down to her goal with some intent right now. Loughborough girls out first, jogging onto this pitch, looking very up for it. Getting quick to set up, putting some initial pressure on Birmingham before the game's even begun again.
You want to be the first team out there. You want to show that intent.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely is a bit of a statement move, that. So, come on, the girls. Just trying to find now a ball to play with.
Yeah, it's quite hard to play hockey without a ball. Oh, it's right in the corner. There we go, Birmingham grabbing the ball.
Yeah,
hitting it towards the centre so we can get going.
Now's a great time to shout out to Ellen Reid's granny. So shout out to Nanny Hazel and her brothers. Glad to have you both with us as we start this final quarter. Birmingham push back.
Birmingham moving the ball around, taking it outside of their half. Beth Alexander again putting in a tackle, but Birmingham retain possession. Fizzing it round the back of the pitch.
Yeah, some good connection play there from the Birmingham midfield, finding their defenders. Trying to find some joy down our left-hand side.
Loughborough protecting the midfield.
Birmingham deciding to go quickly. Lovely turn there. Oh, and she's gone again. There's a very strong carry, unfortunately just losing control of it slightly as Loughborough pick up the ball now, and we go through Ellie McKenzie coming out wide on the left. A strong reverse stick carry, finding some inside space. Yeah, finding the foot. She definitely let the umpire know about that one.
Faith on the ball, out to Beth.
Beth faking to go back and cuts out that defender. And now she goes back round, finding Lawns and McKenzie.
Going on a bit of a run.
Yeah, she loves it. She loves a bit of a carry, does
what a
Lorna.
skill from Beth. Nearly taking it into the Birmingham D, but unfortunately just hits her foot on the way in there. Birmingham take the free hit, the top of their circle. Moving around. Loughborough putting pressure in there from Becca Mallion, forces the miss hit.
Bit of a disguised hit, that one. I think she surprised herself with that one. A special talent.
Yeah. A couple of mistakes here from Birmingham, but they managed to get it out.
That's a lovely step in there from Rihanna as she comes now down the right-hand side, winning the sideline for the team. Loughborough will be keen to get some bodies in the D now and try really put some pressure on Birmingham. Try win some outcomes now. And it goes back round to Lorna McKenzie. Finding Ellen Reid. Connecting nicely with Beth Alexander with some space now. Going 1v1, finding the D. She's put a little bobbler in. And it's come up, and they've won the short corner. Birmingham swinging their stick a bit too much with no contact for the umpire. So here we go. This is just what we wanted in this final quarter. A Loughborough penalty corner. let's see what the girls can come up with in this one.
Careful deliberations there at the top of the D.
Yeah, Lorna getting some instructions from the sideline and coming straight on to feed that to the girls. Be great to see what that comes with.
Ellie McKenzie injecting. She grabs the ball, puts it down. Birmingham is still getting ready behind the D.
Yeah, Lorna at the top. We know she's got a great sliding slap and also a drag flick, so looks like she's teeing up for a drag flick. So she's got a great record with those, so fingers crossed she can pull one off right now. Let's go, Lorna. And it comes to the top second castle, and it's a sliding slap.
Hits
Finding
the
the
foot,
Birmingham foot.
and it's in the back of the
And Ellen
net.
Reid finding the goal. The Loughborough crowd are going wild. The girls are loving it. The Birmingham players still down with a bit of a sore foot. I'm not surprised that would have hurt quite a lot.
Look how much that means to Loughborough. The crowd has gone wild. The smiles on their faces. Game on.
Game on indeed. The Birmingham crowd have been silenced.
Time stop now with the player who went down, hobbling off.
Yeah, you got to protect those feet. It must have hurt. I know Lorna wouldn't have taken it easy on her, so I wouldn't blame her if she needs a minute or two to recover from that one.
I've fortunately not been on the receiving end of one of Lorna's hits, and I'm very glad for that.
Yeah, me too, thank goodness.
Umpire blows the whistle. Just under 14 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, Loughborough will be wanting a second one now. They've got a taste for it. They'll be putting a lot of pressure on now. The energy levels will be high. And Loughborough winning the ball back now through Maddie Goodman.
Winning the free hit. Lorna McKenzie just inside the Birmingham half, has the ball.
Loughborough crowd now in full voice, which is good to hear. Good to hear that they've turned up now. We scored a goal. Ellen Reid looking for a reverse pass, finding Maddie Goodman, who managed to get a touch on to another Loughborough player. Unfortunately, Birmingham turn over the ball again.
Liv Hamilton. Sorry. Ellie McKenzie passes the ball out wide to Maisie Riley, but Birmingham would turn it over. And they have the free hit. Loughborough setting the press.
Yeah, Anna Gavitas creeping there nicely in the press, trying to keep the Birmingham to one side.
They do not want
Birmingham tonking it up the pitch, but only finding Ellen Reid.
Ellen Reid
sending it right back down where it came from.
Maddie Goodman turns over the ball in the corner, working it in the air. Wins the free hit for Loughborough, right in the corner of the pitch.
Birmingham not bringing that ball back for Loughborough. They're saying, if you want it, come and get it. That's the kind of statement of intent that this game carries with it. It's always a feisty one. No one's handing it to each other. So plenty more to come, even though there's only 10 minutes left now. Be a big 10 minutes for the girls. Good ball out wide from Faye Joubert, finding Beth Alexander, who finds her reverse. Puts it back on, and it's in from Ellie McKenzie, and it's 2-1 to Loughborough. Brilliant phase of hockey there from Loughborough. Look how much it means to the girls.
That was Ellie McKenzie, I believe, with the final touch on the post.
Yeah, Ellie McKenzie and Beth Alexander connecting nicely there. Housemates and hockey mates, that's what we love to see. Umpire saying that the Loughborough forwards aren't quite 5. Just Birmingham now coming down onto the attack into the Loughborough final quarter.
They turn over the ball in their own 23, Loughborough do.
Yeah, good turnover there from Loughborough. You want to cut out that attack as soon as you can, try to gather some composure. And Loughborough will just be trying to manage the game now.
A brilliant ball through everyone.
But yeah, with that goal from Ellie McKenzie, I'd like to give a shout out to her granny Pam. I'm sure she's very proud of Ellie right now, getting that leading goal. So shout out to you.
Birmingham back in their own half with possession. Working it round into the middle.
back out again. A building. But a bit of a mistrap there, and Loughborough have a 16.
Loughborough leading, but Coach Jamie still having quite a lot to say from the sidelines. These last 10 minutes will be crucial as Beth chucks some huge aerial that bounces over the Birmingham girl's head. And now we come into the Birmingham half through Anna Gabatas. Trying to link up there with Rihanna, but just goes a bit too quickly for her. And now it's the Birmingham 16.
That was a great bit of awareness from Anna Gabatas there. Birmingham mistrapping the aerial and pouncing on it. Interception by Beth. That's Kirby Harris. All the way back to Ellen Reid. Loughborough just trying to keep the ball here.
Yeah, Birmingham tries to put some pressure on there, but unfortunately the umpire is saying it's not legal. Loughborough winning 3 hit and looking to go straight away. Birmingham picking up that loose trap there. And here they come now, full speed.
A great tackle there by Emma Richard, just as lodging the ball, slowing down the game. A good pressure there on the back line. Birmingham with the long corner. They switch it round, but it's taken.
Yeah, well cut out there by Liv Hamilton as Loughborough look to go forward. And she's found Maddie Goodman 1v1 now. This is exactly who you want in a foot race. Maddie Goodman taking the ball out wide. Looking around now for some support. Trying to find along the baseline Tana Gabatas. Birmingham have got a touch on that, so it's now Loughborough long corner.
Birmingham giving the ball back now. That is all on the line.
Emma Richard stood over the ball now. Going back to Maisie Riley, who's finding Ellen Reid, just coming out wide, trying to find Pippi, but it just goes off. Birmingham go quickly again. Some good stick skills there from Birmingham. And that's well cut out there by Ellen Reid as Loughborough try to reset and set up their press now. Don't want to put in a massive shift defensively now. They won't want to lose this lead. Not too long to go now, about 7.5 on the clock. So really important minutes now, and Birmingham will definitely want to put something on the score sheet again. And here come Birmingham now down the right. Ball fired in, and it's gone straight across the face of goal. Hands up from Marcia. She's not touched it. So it's now a Loughborough ball. Loughborough taking their time with this one. Some good game management here. Don't want to be rushing on your goal up, and not too many minutes on the clock. Lorna McKenzie now taking the 16 for Loughborough. Throwing another aerial. Trying to find Lauren Martin. Finds Becca Malin.
Stolen ball there from Birmingham, but Liv Hamilton gets it back.
That's a lovely ball from Emma Richard, finding Ellie McKenzie. Here comes Ellie McKenzie again, putting a ball across goal. Ooh, and just hitting the inside, the side of the goal there. I wish the inside of the goal, unfortunately, the outside of the goal. But again, Ellie McKenzie looking very dangerous on the counter-attack. Loughborough now firing the ball in. Oh, and forcing the goalkeeper to make a save. Umpire saying it came off Loughborough foot though before, so they've called it back for a free hit for Birmingham. It's now Birmingham 16. Birmingham coming out to the right. Ellie McKenzie putting some good pressure on. Birmingham firing it off the side of the pitch. Loughborough ball inside the Birmingham half.
It's Pippi's ball fourth.
Pippi assessing her options, chooses Liv Hamilton in the middle, who links up nicely with the defenders at the back, finding Lorna McKenzie, who finds Rihanna McDonald-Gay, passes out right, finding Beth. Beth having a little slip there and I think losing possession. Here come Birmingham on the charge. A great tackle coming in from Liv Hamilton there. Umpire deciding it's not legal, so it's Birmingham ball. Umpires blowing their whistles a bit, trying to get control of it again as passion runs high. No touch from Birmingham defender, so it's now 16 for Loughborough. Lorna McKenzie with the ball at 16, finding Liv Hamilton in the middle, who drives, finding Pippi Sporforth out wide, who decides to recycle back round to Rihanna. Back to Lorna, who's done some lovely piece of skill there to beat that defender, who finds Faith. Yeah, some lovely passages of play here from Loughborough, just trying to keep possession, keep it simple. Beth throwing some lovely skills, keeping the ball there. Trying to link up with Maddie Goodman, unfortunately just runs away from her. Birmingham ball inside their own half. That's a brilliant tackle there, coming in one-handed on the reverse from Maddie Goodman. Birmingham unfortunately just winning back possession now, and they come down the other flank. Coming out wide right. And here they come in full force. Ellie McKenzie trying to put some pressure on and win the ball back. And there's Lorna McKenzie tidying up one-handedly. And there's Pippi just winning the ball back for Loughborough, trying to secure some possession. Birmingham putting a lot of pressure on. That's some lovely skill there from Pippi Sporforth, who finds Becca out wide on the right. Becca trying to look for someone to get in front of her and get ahead. Maddie Goodman gets there, but unfortunately the ball just goes a bit too quickly for her. Birmingham possession now as they're 16. Birmingham trying to set up as quick as they can to get back down the other end. Just 3 minutes to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Birmingham coming now on the charge. That's a brilliant tackle coming in from Beth Alexander. Liv Hamilton suggesting there might have been a foul, but umpire hasn't seen it. In fact, he's giving it to Birmingham. So now Birmingham possession in the Loughborough quarter.
3 minutes left on the clock. Birmingham trying to get something. It's fired into the D, deflected just wide. Pushing hard.
Yeah,
that equaliser.
Yeah, Birmingham now running to get the ball for Loughborough to try hurry them up a bit. They're keen to get on the score sheet, but Loughborough will just be trying to take their time at this point and manage the game and try see out the win. That's a massive throw from Lorna McKenzie.
Half-pitch aerial, that's a skill we all like to see, but the umpire are deciding it went into congested space, and Birmingham have the free hit. They take it fast into the Loughborough 23. It's hit into goal, but hit into the D, but there's no one there on the end of it. And there's another Loughborough hit out.
Yeah, Birmingham trying hard now to do what they can going forward. A lot of their attacking play tonight has come through Millie Giglio. She's had a very strong game for Birmingham. And Loughborough have done very well to try and nullify her threat. And there's Pippi again, very strong in the ball carry, finding Maisie Riley in the middle, who should just look to try link up. Ooh, getting herself in a bit of a muddle there, unfortunately, and Birmingham win the ball back.
Deciding she wanted to sit down in the middle of the match, but she's back on her feet now, back in the game, ready to go.
Yeah, Maisie.
A bit of a mistrap there at the back, passing it out wide, still moving it fast right on the pitch. Out to the left.
Well in from Rihanna there, getting a touch in, disrupting the play a bit. Birmingham firing a ball across, beckoning the save from Marcia, still in possession of Birmingham. Ooh, interesting call there from the umpire. Thought he signalled a long corner, but then he decided to give a short corner. Vital time now as the umpires have put time off. Bit of a discussion going on at this one. Perhaps a bit of confusion with the hand signals there. Loughborough aren't quite happy with that call. Loughborough deciding that they're not going to change the umpire's mind, having a few words for sure. They put on their PCD kit once again. Birmingham having a good chat. This is an important corner for them. And they'll want to make sure they can capitalise on it. Loughborough PCD will be having some strong words now. Marcy, I'm sure, will be getting the troops in file. Come on, the girls. Loughborough girls looking ready for the sprint back on the halfway line. As Birmingham now come through that short corner as the umpire puts his timer back on.
First Castle hitting. Great save by LaPlante. And off the back line, it's a long corner.
Yeah, that's a brilliant deflection save from Marcia, hitting her body.
Birmingham work it around the D. In again, but no.
Away
Lorna
from
McKenzie has a stick to it.
Yeah, well, good away from Lorna. She's done really well there to clear that so far.
Birmingham take it quick. Down the right side. Lots of bodies in the D for Loughborough. They will not want anything going towards goal.
Yeah, they definitely will not want to concede now. And they've done well there to win the ball back at 16. Just wanting now to take their time.
And that is a full-time whistle. Loughborough have done it. A 2-1 win, and look at how much it means to them.
Yeah, that's a fantastic result for the girls. The girls will be absolutely buzzing. A quick few shout-outs for the girls. Emma Richards, Dad, Mark, big shout-out to you. The Goodman family. The Marcia LaPlante family, shout-out to you. And to James Mazzarello, shout-out to you all. Thank you all so much for joining us. And now we'll get to revel in the Loughborough celebrations as the crowd are going loud in loud voice, and they'll go crazy, probably beckoning for a bit of a slide towards the crowd from the girls. But yeah, brilliant result from the girls tonight.
Great result from the girls, going 1-0 down to 2-0 up. Both their goals there. A great short corner strike from Ellen Reid, and then a deflection from Ellie McKenzie. What a result, what a game.
Yeah, we knew tonight would be a tough contest. Here comes the slide now, the crowd asking for it, hitting the fence. And here it comes. Give the people what they want, I say. Marcia gets some great yardage on that one.
Yeah.
Just call me when you want me.
Well, I mean, what a game. That was such an exciting match, and luckily Loughborough managed to put it through in the last half. Gals, what are your thoughts on the game? What do you think they did well?
I think they didn't give up. They were resilient. They went 1-0 down, and they scored their first, and then, you know, straight away they were on the attack. It really lifted their spirits, they raised their intensity to get their second goal. And then the defending right there, you know, 2 minutes left on the clock. Birmingham, several attacking opportunities, but they were there in front of the ball, you know, protecting the goal at all costs.
Yeah, we said in that final quarter that it would come down to who wants it most. And in front of your home crowd, it's a great time to really turn up and put that goal in, get the victory. But yeah, great shift from the girls, and I think they just did really well to retain possession throughout, even when they were losing. So yeah, really, really good shift, and I know the girls will be very happy, and so will the coaching team.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we've all loved the hockey today, but this game is also put on to celebrate Movember and to see what the clubs have been doing to charity. And earlier in the week, we caught up with Becky to see what the Women's Hockey Club have been doing. Bit of a technical hitch. The VT that we had was not playing, but we can see the girls there clapping towards the crowd. The crowd is absolutely loving it. They've been down to JC's, They've had a few, they're singing, they're dancing. Andy Smith's snapping away on the camera. There's going to be some great pictures on Facebook later today, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely. The girls will be loving this moment, taking every second of it in, especially the final years. It's what you absolutely wish for as a final year. You know, these moments are valuable and precious, and days that you'll remember after years gone by after uni. So a lovely moment for all the girls to share in, and I think this win tonight seals off a Loughborough win all round today, with 1 draw, 2 wins for Loughborough and a loss. So well done to Loughborough today. I reckon we've won the day.
It's been a very exciting day of hockey here at the waterbase pitch. Lots of games against Birmingham's, lots of wins against Birmingham's, but let's see what has happened in the last 70 minutes.
Oh wow, what an exciting game, and looks like we've now got Becky to fill us in on what's going on with Movember.
This year. So far this Movember, we've been trying to attend 60 of the 62 AU clubs training sessions. This is for the 60 men we lose to suicide every hour. We're just really keen to raise some awareness for men's mental health and just kind of show some support and do what we can. We're nearly halfway there in completing some of the clubs in the training sessions, and we've raised nearly £500 of our £600 target, but if we can, we'll smash that. So we did futsal yesterday, which was really, really fun. Fencing was really cool to try, hadn't done anything like that before. But yeah, all sorts. I think the girls have really enjoyed American football. We had a big turnout for women's rugby yesterday. It's been really good fun. So big thanks to the other clubs that have been letting us come down. If you want to follow along on our progress or donate, we've got links on our Instagram page, or just search in Loughborough Women's Hockey on the Movember page itself, and you should find some good stuff there.
And that's it from us today. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. Yeah, and it's been a great game, a great result. Yeah, hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
Thanks.